I can't believe it. We are 1 day away from August already. It's almost August. Happy Sunday Fun Day, everyone. Welcome back to our weekly live where you get to hang out with us in the live chat for a couple hours, do a live, do an auction, open up some fan mail, listen to Jeremy sing the blues. Amy McTaggart, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. What song are you going to sing, Jeremy?
What song do you want, Georgie?
Whatever song your lungs can handle.
My lungs can't handle much. What do you got?
How about the Huge?
Do you have a favorite?
Don't have a favorite. But I bet the viewers at home have a favorite.
All right, start us off. Start us off.
You know I don't sing. You know I do not sing. That's your role. I just sit here and bob and weave, move my head around, smile. Wesley Hale, thank you so much for the super
If you
sticker.
bob and weave and move your head around, type
Alan
what the...
Gale, thank you so much for the super chat, super sticker.
If you move around, bob and weave, type what the... Hey.
With a dollar sign at the end.
If you move around, bob and weave, and say you'll never leave. If you
Michelle Gore, thank you so much for the $5 super chat.
Type what the Hales.
Ralphie, thank you so much for the $10 super chat.
You love what the Hales, type what the Hales. You love what the Hales, type what the Hales. If you love what the Hales and you love snail trails.
Snail mails?
No.
You mean
Trails.
snail mails?
You're the one that wrote that line. Don't play it. Play like you
Snail
don't know what it is and what it.
mails.
You wrote it. You're the one that said, say this. If you love what the Hales. Type what the Hales.
Woo! That's the #1 hit on your upcoming album. When are you going to drop that album? The viewers at home want to know when Jeremy will be dropping his album.
I dropped it in 08. I let Milli Vanilli cover it. They were just a little bit too ahead of their time. You know, all these TikTokers lip syncing, and Milli Vanilli gets busted. Now TikTokers, they become famous for lip syncing.
The
Milli
Tiki
Vanilli
Talkers,
was just a little bit ahead of their time.
Would we be considered Tiki Talkers? Probably not. We're not on that scale yet. So it's been a crazy week. Every week is usually crazy.
Why was it a crazy week?
One Hales of a week.
What was so crazy about this week?
So crazy.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it, shall we?
What's it?
I got to reunite with Elvis.
So Elvis is it.
So that was exciting.
So you're trying to say that Elvis is the it?
Mary Franklin, thank you so much for the $20 super chat.
Howdy, Mary.
Howdy, howdy.
I think you got a bit of a drought down there in Texas.
Deep down in the heart of Texas.
So Elvis is the it that you want to talk about?
To Elvis is one of the things I wanted to talk about.
Okay, I'm listening.
And then what else happened this week?
Nothing.
You had the kids
Literally
got to visit with Elvis this week.
Nothing happened this week. It was boring.
You surprised the kids this week.
It was boring. There were no submarine battles, no sinking of ships.
We talked about the peacock being in danger. Christine Roman Gongetti, thank you so much for the $9.99. Sending loves and prayers, she says.
There was
Charles Henry, thank you so much for the $1.99. Tricky Chee says, my birthday was Thursday and I was sick. Oh, that's terrible. Well, happy belated Tricky Chee and hope you're feeling better.
You farted on me once in the middle of the night this week. That happened.
I think that was the highlight of your week. He loved it. Apparently, I tooted in my sleep.
Apparently, you woke yourself up.
I woke up because you woke me up and you're like, you confirmed and asked a question to see if it was real. And that woke me up. And then I just went back asleep. I was like, oh, wipe the drool off.
That happened this week.
Wipe the drool off. Yeah.
Yeah, that did. What else happened?
You set up the peacocks.
Them peacocks have been done set up.
They have a new area we showed where we're going to put the aviary.
That's a secret still. Why you giving
Oh, you showed where they moved, where the future goats will be going.
That's a secret. You're giving spoilers.
Russo Ringo, thank you so much for $5.
You're giving spoilers.
No, that was in the video.
I would never ever allow that stuff to be in a video. That's all spoiler alert stuff.
Cindy Craigle, thank you so much for the $10.
Let's see. You farted on me in the middle of the night, and did anything else happen? No, that was about the most exciting thing that happened this week.
For you it was.
That was the most exciting thing that happened.
Yeah.
Still talking about it. It was the beginning of the week.
I got to attend a retreat that Jeremy had mentioned on Kristen Din's friend. Thank you so much for the 99. That was fun being able to meet new people. Deborah Ferguson, thank you so much for the $10. New people scare you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, new people
scare me. There's over almost 2,500 people watching us right now.
Yeah, but they're not new.
Are you scared?
They're not new. Those aren't new. I know all of them.
You know all of them? Like personally, you know all of them?
They were texting me while you were gone. They were checking in on me, making sure I had food, making sure I was getting farted on. It's all good.
If I wasn't here, who was farting on you?
The peacocks.
The peacocks. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yep. Peacocks were like, we got you. We got you, George.
Kimberly Havens, thank you so much for the
Took all
199
6 of
super
them.
sticker.
Took all 6 of them to build up what you do to me.
They are peacocks, peafowl, I should say, they're a bit stinky. They have a higher protein diet, so their dropping's a little bit more stinkier.
Higher the protein, stinkier is the mean.
Francis Rampy says, "Good evening. Thank you so much for the $5."
They definitely have high protein stank.
Yeah. So you showed that you moved the woodshed.
Oh, that's a spoil. I would never ever show
from one part of the property to the other.
I would never show such a thing. That would be a spoiler. I don't want anybody to know that we're getting goats. We don't want them to know that, especially with the coyotes still out on the loose. Yeah.
Still haven't caught that Wile E. Coyote, which is kind of frustrating because I feel like it limits our fluffy butts time to free roam. Is that the word?
Yes, to free range.
Free range. Renee Oscom, thank you so much for
the problem was an aviary, which everybody is like, oh yes, finally they're building an aviary. Or they go, oh, they need a what do you call a wire tunnel, a bird run or whatever.
The chicken run?
They need to build a chicken run. The problem with all of that is it will all turn to massive solid poop. It will be poop upon poop upon poop upon poop, and you can't clean it. So the ideal situation for anybody who has chickens is, number one, you want chickens, you want birds to eat bugs. You want to limit your bugs on your property.
Country girl, thank you so much for the $2.
You want the chickens to do
Welcome.
And you want peacocks to do it. And if you have to have them contained, that contains where they're eating bugs.
Kathleen,
and then secondary,
thank you so much for the $20.
You can't keep a clean environment for them unless they're free ranging. If they're free ranging, they can go wherever they want, and it it washes in with water, and it's part of soil. When they're going to be in an aviary, it's going to be solid poo, and it's going to be a $15,000 aviary that's just going to have poo packed on poo, packed on poo, packed on poo.
Dreamer GS.
All
GS,
because
thank you so much for the $5. Hope your tongue is
one
better.
coyote. One coyote is making George put pressure on me to the point of spending $15,000 for the structure. I have to pay $5,000 to
Well,
move
we don't
the
know
dirt.
if it's just the one because coyotes travel in packs.
It's only one that comes
They
out.
could rotate.
Then it's $5,000 to move the dirt. So that's $20,000 the coyote is costing just for a structure.
To me, that sounds like another Jeremy rig.
To get rid of the coyote or to build the structure?
To build a structure.
What you want?
To keep the...
It sounds like an Amish rig to me.
To keep our fluffy butts safe.
We could bring them in the house. We have 6,000 square feet, spare bedrooms. Just let them come in here. And
you wouldn't.
You would?
You wouldn't. I know you. You wouldn't.
There's no way I would let birds in here. Never. Never, ever, ever.
We've brought them in here once or twice when they're
babies.
Little chickies.
The purpose of the birds are to eat bugs and to provide breakfast. Bugs and breakfast.
To poop out breakfast.
Mm.
Which some of them.
Which reminds me what you did to me in the middle of the night earlier this week.
Some of the chickens started laying, and we've gotten the little eggs.
Still smells like it.
So I'm thinking pigeon-looking chicken is one of them that's laying. That would be my guess because the chickens are really the egg is really little. Frank Chapman, thank you so much for the $5.
Do you wanna pull an all-nighter and camp out in the coop and see who's laying eggs?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
You want to just bring them in, see who lays an egg?
Or it could be one of the brown black ones laying an egg.
What do you think about everybody that says get a donkey? They'll kill the coyote. The answer is still.
So personally, I don't know. Jeremy has had a donkey in the past, and apparently he was like the best thing ever. And his name was, what was his name?
Mr. Dudley.
Mr. Dudley.
But here's the foolishness of get a donkey. Okay, I'm not calling the fans and viewers fools. I'm saying the foolishness of get a donkey. If we get a donkey, we have to fence a donkey. So how is the donkey going to do anything versus a coyote if it's fenced into a pasture and your birds are free ranging? Peacock's going to go wherever it's going to go. Chickens are going to go wherever it's going to go. The chickens and the peacock aren't near the donkey, and then the coyote comes, and then the donkey takes care of the coyote. Then we have a problem because donkey's going to have to be penned. Donkey is going to have to be pastured, and if the coyote doesn't come near the donkey, there is no solution with the donkey. So donkey just causes another problem.
Thank you so much for the $20.
So donkey is not the way to go, nor is a chicken run, nor is, honestly, neither is an aviary. Because the aviary in the long run is going to be filled with poo, and how do you clean it? You know, just how do you clean it? So they're not getting grass. And how do you, after it packs the poo upon poo upon poo upon poo upon poo upon poo, it's going to kill all the grass. How do you get grass in there for them? You know, it is a temporary solution and a very expensive one to a coyote problem.
Zoe Reeves, thank you so much for the $1 super chat.
So, what do you think? Aviary, donkey?
A lot of people have suggested getting a dog.
They have suggested getting a dog, so
Yeah.
Dog would be free range.
Yeah. Not any type of dog, though. A specific type of dog.
That's
built to
Pyrees,
herd animals. So I don't know. I just go with what you want. You wanted the animals, you wanted the fluffy butts, and I said, okay.
I just go with what you want. You said you wanted
an aviary. And then the coyote
and I was like,
never
okay.
in the factor when we decided, okay, let's get chicken and coyote. Or not coyote, but peacock.
You're raising coyote now too?
I meant peacock.
So we already committed to the aviary since we already started moving dirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're tied in now.
Mm-hmm. I personally would feel much better with them being protected. Aunt Camellia George agrees that they should be in the aviary.
It's $5,000 to move the dirt to level the ground. It's $15,000 for the structure. I forgot the netting. I don't even know how much the netting is.
Is that something you have to order separately?
I have to order the netting separately, and they'll
from
install
a different company.
All because of one coyote.
Crafty Jen, thank you so much for the $5. She says turning the Hale's headquarters into a zoo.
Oh, even without the animals, it was already a zoo. Trust me, it's a zoo.
We did see. Would it be a spoiler to let them know what we saw out of the bathroom window?
No, you can tell them. Even though because the video I got was horrible, so you can tell them I'm never going to use it.
Yeah. So when we first moved here, we saw maybe three deer close to the office, and then we set
which
up
is
this
why
deer lick,
we put up the deer lick.
The deer lick, and they never came back.
Because of
the deer never came back. Because of the coyote. They probably sniffed out the wily coyote. Diana, thank you so much for the $5. And then recently, a few days ago, there was a 6-pointer?
He was probably 8 point.
Would you say 6 or 8 point buck that was hanging out over by?
Do you still have the video on your phone? You keep telling them the story.
Whatever you took on my phone. Tracy Renfro, thank you so much. Says an ostrich. An ostrich is a great protector, and an emu. They can free range. Have you ever had an emu or an ostrich?
You can't free range them.
Debbie Brett, thank you so much for the $9.99.
All right, you tell them the story. I'm gonna look for the video.
So I'm in the bathroom getting ready for the day. Bull Mastiff would take care of that coyote. That's the name of the dog. Thank you so much, David Braden, for the $5 super chat. And he's like, look. And I'm in the shower. Like, I can't look. I'm in the shower. And apparently there was just a buck just hanging out on the edge of where the overlook is. Ian Poole, thank you so much for the $1.79. And it wasn't your typical deer antlers. It was like fuzzy antlers, kind of like what you see on reindeer with the fuzzy antlers. Yeah, you could see the fuzz in that picture. Debbie, thank you so much for the $2 super sticky. 1, 2, 3. He's probably Jackie, we're trying. $9.99. Thank you so much, Jackie. I bet you guys saw like not sure what the proper term is, but we call it the fuzzy velvety stuff on their antlers. So that was cool seeing him up close. And then my son actually sent me a picture of the same thing. It was a 6 to 8 point.
Do you want me to find
deer that was at?
I just found it.
At my house, like just hanging out, like literally 10 feet away from him while he's grilling outside. And it also has the fuzzy antlers from what I could see in the picture. And it looked right at him when he took the picture. What if that's the same one? What if that's the same guy? What if that's the same guy that traveled all the way from our place all the way?
Oh, that's a 7 point.
Kim Smiley, thank you so much for the $5 super chat.
That was a 7 point. So
a 7er? It was uneven?
Yeah. One side had one more than the others.
Yeah. So that was cool. They ate all my hostas, which was upsetting. And so we had to buy deer repellent and spray around the bed. They haven't eaten too much of the hostas here, or like any plants out here.
We can't even get them to the salt lick anymore.
Mary Franklin, thank you so much for the $5 super chat.
I put the salt lick right where we found deer crossing when we first got here in March, and then the coyote has been crossing, and we haven't seen a deer cross there since.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's kind of wild. We did see one on that side, and it took off. It was solo. But yeah, we don't see them too often, which I'm surprised. I thought for sure we would see more of them, or even the black bear by now. Laura,
would be
thank
awesome.
you so much for the $4.99 super sticker.
Is that a pet name you call me, the black bear?
The black bear. Is that a name you want me to start calling you? Gina, thank you so much for the $1.99 super sticker.
So let's see. You farted on me. You made me get my back laser hair removed today.
Oh, that was a spoiler alert. I recorded that whole thing.
Oh, okay. George goes through these phases where she just locks in on something. And I know if I just wait 2 weeks, or maybe sometimes it's 3 weeks, it'll be over. So she's gone through allergic reaction tests. She's gone through DNA tests. Her thing now is laser hair removal. And she made me get
your DNA test, you just need to do it once.
So and that's why she's on to something else.
It's a new adventure.
So she made
every
me get
adventure is a new adventure.
Back tee, which is my back goatee, which most people have a goatee on their face. You can think of my back as a face. I have a goatee on my back for some reason, patch of hair in the lower back, just like that.
Tricky Chi, thank you so much for the $5.
She's like, I'm scheduling it, and you're going. And I go in, and the lady's like,
drives me nuts.
The lady goes, "What do you want?" I was like, "Just ask her and do whatever she says." I just
Thank you
go
so
with
much,
it.
Els, for the $5.
She's like, "You're a good man." It's like, you have no idea. You have no idea, woman, how good of a man I am to this woman. She's like, "You're such a good man. You have literally no idea." So I got my back hair lasered today. That won't be in a video.
What do you mean? I recorded the whole thing. I wanted it to be in a video. Spoiler
We'll
alert.
find out if she recorded it or not. Let's see. Where's your gallery? And
it wasn't painful at all because
he had
the cooling mist blast.
It was very painful. If you can think of the small of your back, your lower back, that skin is filled with nerves. It's very sensitive skin. It was very painful.
Dillhole, praying for you, buddy. Thank you so much for the $2.79 super chat. I didn't record it. I'm choosing.
I couldn't find it, so she does not have it.
Can I see my phone?
Oh, you have it hidden in a folder that you're worried I was going to find?
No, I need to charge my phone, but it's dying.
The charger's right there. So apparently she did not record that, but I went to go get my back hair. First of all, I shaved my back hair, which I have never done before. And let me tell you, when you're all by yourself and you're sitting in the shower going, zzz, zzz, and you're thinking, I don't know, did I get, who knows?
Did you shave it or did you trim it with the buzz cutter?
I use clippers.
Okay.
And I used it down to the skin.
I told you I would do it for you before I left for the retreat.
But you didn't. You say you're going to do a lot of things, and there was no time.
I think there was no time. Yeah.
So
much to do and so little time.
Clogged the drain with the back tee. And
did you really?
And then
did you have to call a plumber?
I am the plumber. Went and got it lasered. How weird is that? The things, I'm telling you, the things I do for this woman is just the list.
I asked him beforehand. I was like, do you want to? He's like, do you think I should? I'm like, it's up to you if you want to.
And I say the same thing I always say.
Speck, thank you so much.
If it makes you happy, I'll do it. If that's what you want, I'll do it. So I have never been a man to remove hair from a body with lasers, but
oh, we forgot to ask her about something else while we were there. I'll do it next time.
So again, when the lady said, "What do you want?" I was like,
totally
just
forgot.
Whatever she says, just do it.
I had to fill out the medical paperwork.
And then the lady, and then George goes, you know what? He gets these random, really long hairs on his nipples. I can't stand them, and he won't let me pluck them.
They're so long, I can braid them.
She's like, yeah, I can laser those. I was like, no, yeah, whatever she wants. So, needless to say,
oh my gosh,
a little tender.
No, she didn't even go anywhere near. Don't even.
I'm so tender.
Don't even. She went nowhere near that area. You know what else would have been more? You know what would have been more painful is if I had it.
I can
waxed.
think of quite a few things that would have been more painful.
If I had it waxed. Do you remember the movie 40-Year-Old Virgin?
Yeah, I do.
That could have been you.
Except I'm 45. That's the only difference between me and him.
Thank you so much for the 5.
The only difference between me and him is I'm 45 and he was 40.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only difference.
Yeah.
And I have laser hair removal. He used wax.
Yeah. So yours will never grow back. Ever.
Kind of sad.
Ever. And you don't ever have to worry about being the plumber because you clogged the drain.
At 45, who cares if you have back hair? At 45.
It was like a weird little patch. Like, just get rid of it.
So here's the person who cares if you have back hair at 45.
Debbie Farmer. Today is her 40-year wedding anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Anniversary. She says she thinks a dog would be great.
Oh, something else big happened this week that I remember.
Okay.
Just remembered there was an anniversary.
Yeah, we went live Wednesday.
What'd you get me for my anniversary?
Live. I got you laser. Laser.
If that's what's for number 4, I don't even want to think about number 5. That's what my anniversary gift was. Laser hair removal on my back.
Every time, Jeremy's one of those people that are hard to shop for, right? Because he wears the same outfit all the time. He doesn't like change. He has everything that he needs. I did surprise you with the Ghostbuster hat and a Ghostbusters Rubik's Cube, which you guessed was for me.
I have an idea for you if you really want to.
And so whenever I ask him, babe, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? And his love language is not gift giving. And so he's very difficult to.
My love language is physical touch and acts of service.
Which he got both on Wednesday. Both were delivered Wednesday.
I have no idea what she's talking about.
Maybe I should get you like memory loss treatment.
This is what I want. I want
he ripped his pants, like his favorite pants.
Apparently?
Where did you rip it?
On the wheelbarrow.
What were you doing on the wheelbarrow that you ripped?
Moving it and it caught my pants. Listen, I don't know what these stains are down here, but that happened 4 years ago.
Apparently, Marilyn Raby has fans all around the world.
Oh, I don't doubt that at all.
Thank you so much for the $49.99. Welcome.
Oh no, Joe's been in the hospital.
Said he missed us for the last 2 weeks.
Joe, hopefully you're doing okay, buddy.
Prayers for you, Joe. Appreciate the $100 super chat.
Yeah, hopefully you're doing. Everybody be praying for Joe with the heart complications.
Yeah, Connie says I can fix it.
Connie can fix it.
It's made out of nylon, though.
It's that nylon.
Can you fix nylon? I did tell him that I would go online and see if I could find another pair of these for him, and that was the only thing that he wanted.
And I did wash them before she put them in her hands, so.
Yeah, they do smell nice. Kathy Viking, thank you so much for the $2 super chat.
I was joking. I didn't wash them.
They smell clean.
That's my natural smell. Here, smell this area back here. Try that. You like that?
Look, a new fund is Philip started a new fund.
Favorite shorts fund. Yeah, how many funds now?
We have like 15, I think.
Debbie Vaughn messaged. She's like, I'm sorry, your accountant's gonna hate me for all these funds. Debbie, don't worry. There's one fund. There is
everyone's saying duct tape.
I was gonna do. There's only one fund. That's the fund for all the fundraising. That's the fund. So it's pretty easy. It's a piece of cake.
I bet I could fix those. I
Really?
would need fabric glue and like maybe a patch.
You hate those shorts. You've hated them since you've met me, and now you're saying you're gonna fix them.
Well, there's like these white spots on them, and they don't.
It's from painting.
They look weird because of where they are on the shorts.
That's why I would take a Sharpie marker and I would just color them black. And if you wash too many times, it fades. Mm-mm. So for all of those that go, Jeremy is an arrogant, rich, mean. I wear nasty, dirty shorts over and over and over again. Mean? Am I mean?
You do have a mean streak.
Don't mess with my woman. Other than that, I'm nice. Arrogant.
Would you like some humble pie, sir?
I'd have some cheese curds. Rich? No, my name is Jeremy.
Well, you're rich with the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, but everybody has the same Holy Spirit if they've accepted Jesus Christ as the personal Savior. So your richness and blessings joy. Is all the same. So you're saying
you're rich with good health. Debbie Vaughn says tomorrow's my birthday. Wish me some immaturity. Debbie Vaughn.
We're gonna start a fund for Debbie Vaughn's immaturity fund.
Thank you.
This
for
is
the
a fund
$2.
for Debbie Vaughn's immaturity. Baby, I am not blessed with health. Look at this.
You are blessed with good health.
Look
You
at
can
this.
wake up every morning and get dressed on your own. You could feed
We
yourself.
both know you don't let me get dressed on my own. And we both know you feed me.
You do get dressed on your own because you wear the same outfit every day, honey.
Because you don't let me wear anything else but that, even though you hate my shorts.
All right, you ready to do the mail?
If you admit secretly deep down, you were happy when my shorts got ripped.
I was like, oh no, now I have to hear him complain about it for a week, 2 weeks until I buy another pair.
No, I just moved on to another pair of shorts. Although those are the best. The reason why those are the best is because they have deep, deep pockets.
Yeah.
And so guys don't carry purses. Guys carry.
I mean, technically you could carry a purse.
Which I'm not going to.
They're called man purses.
So thick wallet, giant cell phone, giant keys. I need big pockets. When I sit down, my cell phone will fall right out of the pockets. How many times have I lost a cell phone in the truck because it slid out of the pockets?
Yeah.
The reason why the shorts are so good.
And then I have to call them so that we can hear the phone ringing, and then we track it down, and it's usually in the same spot every time.
Which is another reason why I love hoodies, because what's in the front of the hoodies?
The pouch.
So for me, it's a place to put all of my stuff, and it never falls out. So hoodies are perfect, just like those pockets on those shorts.
Francis says, what about comfy cargo shorts? It's not the same material, he says. We've got... We sound like a broken record. Have mail, fan mail, snail mail.
People send stuff.
People like to send us stuff.
All right,
we like to get it and open it.
She's starting here with me. To what the Hales from somewhere in the United States. No joke, right there. Somewhere in the United States. Looks like New England.
If that's your handwriting,
New
let
England.
us know.
Okay, this is somewhere in the United States.
NE is Nebraska.
Nebraska. And here
Nebraska.
I was thinking New England. Okay, well, what's this?
New England would be...
This is a pulse open. Okay, let's see what we have here. All right, I'm going to hand this off to you.
Okay.
Because there's a note in here. We all know you can't read.
All right.
For Georgie.
Oh, look how cute.
I had these made to start your bee farm. The turtle is yours too, even though Jeremy likes turtles. She made you a turtle.
Oh my goodness, look at the little handmade bees.
She had bees and turtles made for you.
And they smell pretty too.
She said, even though I like turtles, the turtle is for you.
They smell so pretty.
There's a hand on that. It's handmade. Yes, it is.
It's from Haley's Handmaids.
Wow.
Very cool. I started a bee shelf.
You have a bee shelf?
Yeah.
I started an A shelf, so take that. I got another package here.
Okay.
Let's see what we got here. Christian and Patience, congratulations on your beautiful wedding. Thank you for sharing your special day with us. From Deborah Roberts, Montana. Should we see what they got?
Yeah.
Okay. What about all the people that are
Let's take a
offended
peeky
that we open their mail? What should we do?
Well, sometimes we record them and sometimes we don't. So here's the opportunity to record it and show what we're going to give them.
Whoa!
I think they're okay with it, and I think whoever sends it to them
is okay
with it too.
Us, very cool.
That
very,
cool.
Very cool. They'll love it.
Aww,
they'll absolutely love it.
They will. They appreciate everything that you guys send. This next box came directly from Amazon. Ooh, a box in a box. There's a box in the box. Oh, this one's heavy. This guy is heavy.
For real?
Yes.
Or are you just being drama?
You want to know why they're heavy, Jeremy?
Because
Because there's two huge bottles of ketchup in here.
you never ever have enough ketchup.
Huge bottles of ketchup.
Who do you think is that for Christian and Patience? Did you just
No,
open
it's
their mail
definitely for
again?
you. I don't see a note in here.
No.
No note. So whoever sent the ketchup, thank you.
Thank you. Never ever have enough ketchup. All right, let's see what we got here. And we've got, hope you like this, Jeremy with a G, George with a J. I'm looking for something special for you from Danielle Oatman.
Thanks, Danielle. You don't
We
have
got
to
a J to K, Garbage Pail Kids.
Woo!
And look at this, look at this, look at this.
Whoa.
I just, check that out. Look at that. That is Igloo. Look, you see behind you? This is what I found at this one right here. See the mail truck?
Yeah.
That's the one I found at Record Exchange.
Cool.
And then we got an eraser collection, Wacky Patch
Very
eraser
cool.
collection. The bubble came off of. Check that out. Wacky Pack erasers, 3 mystery erasers.
Oh, how cool. How fun. Are they scratch and sniff?
I'll tell you what. I know how you like to scratch and sniff me, so you can scratch and sniff later to your heart's content.
Debbie Parker sent this next box. Debbie Parker. What could be in here? What could be in here? It says, someone thought of you today. A gift for you from Debbie. From, what does that say? Something shopper.
A gift from you from Disney Shopper.
Disney Shopper?
Yep.
Okay.
Anything?
Make sure there's nothing else in there.
Anything at all?
OMG, Jeremy.
You are not putting them on my shelves.
OMG, Jeremy.
Not putting them on my shelves.
The Elvis Presley Memorial Book of Days. My goodness, this thing is so long. It's almost as tall as me.
If I had a nickel for every time I heard that.
What?
My goodness. Huh.
A nickel for what?
Huh. What?
Huh?
What? Look
How
at that.
fun.
Look
So
at
it looks
that.
like it's a calendar. What year is that? Do you know?
1978.
1978 calendar.
You weren't even born yet.
You were 1 year old.
Yeah, Elvis was dead for a year.
1 year old, I should say.
No, you can say years.
For one?
You're still learning English, so.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Thank you.
All right, we got a big, giant box here. Now, this box, I'm going to have to get George's help with this box because this box came in really, really rough condition. Pretty sure the post office kicked it, threw it for Hail Mary touchdowns, spiked it, the whole deal. So it was filled with glass. That glass is all... It was just shredding out everywhere.
Make it, unfortunately.
So we had to work to repackage this box because it was so bad. This is from Miss Lisa Walker in MO. What's MO?
MO
Missouri.
is Missouri.
Dear Georgia Jeremy, this box has things in it for you personally. It also has things that you might be able to sell.
Look.
My husband wants me to donate it to Goodwill or Salvation Army, but I prefer to give it to someone who might get something out of it.
Thank you.
He's not supporting me and trying to start reselling, but I love your videos and I love your live shows. Sending love and prayers to you both. Thank you. God bless. Also, there's a Taco Bell gift card for Christian and Patience in the envelope with the backpacks that George opened. Also, the Elvis cup for George in the backpacks with a teacher's coffee mug too from Lisa Walker.
Lisa, a bunch of sports cards.
Very cool.
I see a bunch of baseball sports cards. And
very, very cool.
There's an Elvis DVD, still sealed.
Do you think
Ghostbusters?
So the Elvis
DVD?
one is probably for me, and the Ghostbusters is probably for you.
Oh, I thought you said no Elvis on your shelves.
I'm not. This isn't going on my shelf. That's going on your shelf, though. We're doing a takeover.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Why wouldn't I?
Are you sure?
Why wouldn't I?
Oh, look, an Elvis cross stitch. How cool. a sealed tin, a jigsaw puzzle.
You love puzzles.
He dared to rock. And then the hat. Look at the Elvis hat. I don't have an Elvis hat yet. How cool. And then there is, you want to show these books and I'll grab what's left in this package.
Cadet single cord can't fit 1954. Very cool. ROTC. There's a Girl Scout manual right there. I've got a few of these. Absolutely love it. Here's another Girl Scout manual. Very cool. I collect old books like this with old camping, scouting.
And an Elvis plate. Love it.
There is Brownie Scouts.
Brownie.
Wow. Very cool. And then the Cadet Girl Scouts handbook. Very,
nice.
Very cool.
Jeremy started a shelf for those. Those old
Very
books that
cool.
he likes to collect.
I think my oldest Girl Scouts book, I think, is 1947. I'd have to double check. It might be older than that.
One that you personally had or that someone sent?
That I personally had.
Oh, cool. Very cool. All right. As I put all this away.
But I haven't looked at it in probably 10 years, so I can't remember. I think it's 47. All right, George is handing me some more BCS BBQ. From one business owner to the next, respect. Jeremy is a business mastermind. I've been subbed for years. Love the content. Hey, thank you so much for the $5. Absolutely love it. And love barbecue. We're going to have to go get some barbecue. Okay. This is from P. Walters, West Virginia. West Virginia. Mount. 939 get. You know, this is Iowa. You know what? I feel like I could write a song about 939 get. Oh, yeah. I gotta get me some 939. Gotta get some 939. Gotta make it mine. 939. Yes or no?
I love it.
I'm not sure what 939 is, but it looks cool. Jeremy with a G and George with a J. Hope this finds you well. 23 years ago, I moved from Iowa to West Virginia. These are the places that we had and just came across them when cleaning the garage, getting ready to move back to Iowa. Thought you could use them at the ranch in Florida. Absolutely. We'll be sure to send you some West Virginia plates when we get on our move. Thanks again for all the good that you do for everyone. Keep it up. God bless. Penny Walters, thank you so much, Penny. Do you have a box over there?
Yes, sir. This little thing came from P. Phillips from WA. What is that, Washington?
W-A.
Whoa, Washington.
I think it's
For you, Jeremy.
Is that for me?
Yeah.
Custom, handmade, painted
How
Ghostbusters.
Cool. That is super cool.
That is cool. Wow.
Is that on a Petoskey stone?
No, it's not on a Petoskey stone, but it's super cool. How in the world do you do that on a stone?
That is pretty cool. I love it.
Super cool. All right,
it could be what are those things called? To keep papers from flying? A paperweight.
For when you come in like a hurricane and throw all my papers all over the table. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Hale. You know anybody?
What video did they see?
I'm not sure. This is Diane Osborne from Walton, Indiana. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Hale.
No $sign or an S?
No S, no. I am also an Elvis fan and really enjoyed the coin pusher. As such, I've picked up a lot of. Did you just?
No, that was my finger.
Oh, heard that one before.
You hear it?
I smell it. Elvis stuff. Now that I am pushing 80 years old, I would like to have someone who would treasure all these items. Picture books, cards, Monopoly games, knives, cups from Graceland, TLC necklace, all kinds of stuff. Would you guys know anybody who would purchase the whole lot? I live in North Central Indiana. And I'll send a picture if you would. Diane, my encouragement to you is to take pictures of it, send it all on the Facebook Marketplace, and say, hey, I want to sell my entire Elvis collection. Put it on your local Facebook marketplace. And I have no doubt you'll have any problem selling it. That's going to be your best way to do it. And if you go, hey, I don't know how to post on Facebook Marketplace. I don't know how to get there. Google a YouTube video, and they'll teach you how, and you'll have no problem whatsoever.
Yeah, if you were closer to us, we'd be all over it. But if you're local...
if you were closer to us, we would not be all over it.
The
would. Shelves are filled.
I still have an entire she shed, Jeremy.
For storage unit stuff, not Elvis
Yeah, but
stuff.
I have walls. I could put it all in the
For
walls.
storage unit stuff, not Elvis stuff. All right, I got another here from Vicky Queen. NE. What did you say that was? New England?
NE is Nebraska.
All right. Oh, my goodness. I wish I would have had this instructional manual this past weekend while you were gone.
Oh my God. Debbie said, lovely tinsel, Georges. People think Debbie doesn't really think I have tinsel in my hair. That's a joke. Those are all my silver hairs. Like, those are my real hairs.
100%.
That's what happens with age.
I wish I would have had this manual while you were gone this weekend.
Why? What is it?
Because it could have taught me something. It says, Jeremy and George, I saw this and thought of you and your nephew dropping the chick. Love what you do, Queen. Vicky Queen.
Which nephew?
This is what I should have did all weekend while you were
nephew?
gone. I should have picked up chicks all weekend. Now I know. You'll be gone next weekend too, right?
Yeah.
You're going to Miami?
I'm leaving Friday.
I am setting this aside so I know exactly what to do when you're gone. All right.
I'm gonna see friends that I haven't seen in 4 years.
For real?
Yeah. And we're gonna go 2-night getaway.
Who are you getting away from?
In Florida. BC Eagle Deb, thank you so much for the $5 super chat.
You know what I'm doing while she's in Miami? I'm gonna get me like 25 more.
Are you really?
Huh? What?
Jeremy's been itching to get ducks.
So anyways,
Mary Baker sent the next package all the way from IA, which is Iowa, right? Iowa. Yeah.
She's literally, I forget who sent this cheat sheet to her, but she's literally under the laptop looking at the cheat sheet.
Our favorite, Jolly Time. It's now your favorite too. It's creamery butter with snowy white popcorn. I don't think I've ever had this flavor.
I don't think
We've never bought it. We usually buy the butter or the...
You like the butter. We've never had that kind. You might end up loving it.
For you, Jeremy. It says,
for me? I love turtles. It's a turtle mobile.
Here's a McDonald's sealed Happy Meal toy.
Is it a turtle?
It's what's his
Super
face?
Mario.
This T-shirt, it says George on it.
For real?
What's it say?
It says hangry.
Hangry.
Oh my goodness. Isn't that the truth?
He needs one too.
This is for you. I think that's for you because you're so hangry. Right there. That's for you,
we got
probably.
A keychain, and then this one says bride and groom, so that'll definitely go to Patience and Christian.
I thought that was for us.
No, they're the bride and groom.
Oh, okay. Should we open it and see what's inside?
Home is where the corn is.
You want to open it and see what's inside?
I don't know.
All right, I'll set it aside for them.
It was nicely wrapped.
That was nicely wrapped.
I mean, you could see this. That says Christian and Patience. It's a photo album.
Just add photos and you're good to go, huh?
Oh, nice.
Okay.
And there's a place where you can...
How dare you open their gift, George? How dare you? How dare you open mail that was sent to us that we opened on air, that the people who send it want to see us open it on air, but it's for Christian. How dare you, George?
Are you getting how dare you emails?
Yeah, we get how dare you emails all the time from psychotic people. All right. That being said, this is from BZ Marino from Litchfield, Kentucky. I'm not sure if it's for the Florida Ranch or if it's for Hale's headquarters, but long live the songs of the king. Oh, there you go.
Ooh.
I'm not. You think that's for you or for me?
Definitely for me.
Oh wait. There's a note in here.
Love
Let's
it.
find
I don't
out.
have this one
Let's
yet.
find out.
I have a couple Elvis plates, and I don't have this one
from Lee.
Yet.
Okay. Hello, Jeremy and George. I've been watching your videos since George first presented her beautiful self on the videos. You both have been a blessing in my life. I not only enjoy the content, but the love and compassion you have for others and each other. You can truly tell you are Christians doing God's work. Love you both. God bless. Oh, P.S. Jeremy, I found this plate. I want to give it to you so you can hide it from George and it can never go on her shelvices. And maybe you can just torture her a little bit the way that she tortures you. Don't worry.
Think that's on the note,
it only
Jeremy.
cost me $1 at a yard sale. And I'm keeping an eye out for Ghostbusters too, Jeremy. I'll give them to you and not George if I find any. Love, Brenda Lee.
Brenda would not write such a thing.
Brenda
right,
did.
Brenda? Hopefully you're in the chat and
Brenda
you would say
did.
That's not part of my letter. Someone hijacked her package and wrote that.
Oh, it's probably Christian Impatience. They opened. Do you think they opened our mail? How dare they?
The next package came directly from Amazon. Ooh, this one's kind of heavy. It says, enjoy your gift. I trust these hot bird seeds will help your chipmunk bird food thieves. Amazon description and user reviews show positive results from Doug Kleeman.
You know what? I'm thinking I might give.
Oh, are those caliente spicy?
I think I'm going to give some of this to Christian and see if he can
does
take
like
the
spiciness.
See if he can take the heat.
So is it supposed to prevent the chipmunks then from eating the seeds?
It's supposed to. Because it's hot, just like I don't like spices and you give me spicy stuff and I spit it out.
Yeah.
They're supposed to spit it out because they don't like spicy stuff. All right, let's see. This one is from overseas. I'm probably going to need some help with this. This is a long one, so you can just start showing. Hi, George with a J and Jeremy with a G. As promised, I'm sending you some presents from the Netherlands. Of course, stoop waffles, but I also added a tin where you can store them. And the tin is decorated with Dutch scenes of the Dutch blue color. And Jeremy added a bag of Dutch licorice. And then my late husband, like Jeremy, was crazy about ketchup, and he did this with every meal. He always wanted an emergency supply and one that he could easily take with him in a tube. So I bought it for you too. Everyone always gives you things like socks and ketchup, and I thought I would do something different. So hope you like it. Absolutely love it.
Look at the French fry socks.
Oh my
This
goodness.
is too cute to open and wear.
George, I chose something a bit more feminine. That's why I have a special bookmark made for her Bible. Whoa, made for a Bible. I hope you like it. We'll use it often. There's something in it for George that's a personal gift. I got married May 17th, 1991. I was just 20 and married my best friend.
Waffles.
Our relationship had gone very quickly. We met in August of 89. January of 90, we got into a relationship. August of that year, we moved in together. We got engaged. And on my 20th birthday, we got our marriage license. In Dutch, we call it the bands. And without it, you can't get married. I got it for my mother wearing. Oh, I got this for my mother to wear on my wedding day. During my marriage, I was so happy. Even thought that we had many such setbacks, such as deaths of her daughter, Trish died at birth, my illness, and of worse, my husband died. But I also wish you so much happiness and love for at least 30 years that I had. And maybe this gift will pass on some happiness to you. And I cleaned it and blessed by my pastor, just as my mother did for me. You, of course, are not obligated to use it, but give it to you, George, and my daughter will not. I will not see married on this earth, so he is for you. Now that I'm going to stop with my story, enjoying everything special, love each other with Jesus. And there's still postcards, one for the children, one's unwritten, you can make somebody happy with. There's a photo from the Hague, which is where our government is located on the North Sea. Our king also lives in the area and his workplace is there. Love from Els! Very cool.
Els did tell us she was going to send it.
Yeah.
We knew it was coming.
You loved these with your coffee. They've got caramel in them.
Yeah. The trick is to put it on top of like tea or coffee and let it melt a little bit, and then it melts in your mouth. It's delicious.
I'm too impatient. I just eat it.
Delicious. All right, last one. Last mail before we go into the auction.
I loved watching your live stream wedding. I noticed you like sunflowers. I hope you enjoyed the gift from Michelle. Michelle, you know me too well. Michelle, you know me way too well. Let's see what we have here. Amazon.
Michelle sent stuff for the kids too
Like
last week.
lots of packages.
Yeah.
You know what we'll do? We'll just we'll let them. Do you think this is for me or for? I mean, I love sunflowers. You think Michelle sent it for me?
You do love sunflowers?
All right, we'll set it aside for Kristen and Patience. We'll set it aside for them. How dare we? Let's talk about it. How dare we open mail?
How dare we? All right, let's transition to the auction.
Why? We still have time before we transition. I thought you wanted to talk about other stuff. You titled it, Let's Talk About It. What's it?
We talked about it already before we went into the snail.
Thank you,
She says,
Els.
I hope you enjoy everything. Thank you so much,
You want to talk about snail trails and why you're so fascinated with them?
The snail mails.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sometimes your accent, I can't understand what you're saying.
I have an accent?
Typically, and you usually have about 50 different ones on any given day.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
For fun. Just for fun. I try to sound like you at times and try and impersonate your accent.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
I'm going to do yours now.
I'm going to do yours now. I do have a cackle. He loves to mock my cackle.
I never mock your cackle. I love your laugh, and you know I love your laugh.
He does love my laugh. I personally hate my laugh because it's my laugh.
Because everybody makes fun of it?
That, and because I don't know. I don't like my voice. I don't know anyone that likes their voice. Like if they go back and watch or hear something, everyone that I know are always like, oh my God, I don't like my voice. And I'm one of those people, including my laugh. He does. Like he'll make me laugh and I'm the only one laughing and he's trying not to laugh. And he's like, I'm like, just laugh out loud. He's like, why? It's funnier if I don't. No, it's not. It's not funnier if you don't. I would prefer that you laugh out loud instead of trying to hide it. He'll do this, and then he'll try not to crack a smile, and he goes. He makes that face.
What's the face?
You do it with your teeth. You're like.
That's me mocking you because you're always going.
While I'm laughing.
Other weird things.
While I'm laughing.
And then she'll come right up into my ear. I don't know if she's trying to SOS. I don't know if she's doing.
It's what's that language?
Morse code.
Yeah.
Morse code.
Yeah, and then I'll do Morse code on his hands. Like I'll squeeze his hands, and he always guesses exactly what I'm trying to say.
You better stop calling me that name.
That you always guess what I say.
What did you just say?
I said he always guesses what I say.
Yeah, I said you better stop calling me that name. Don't think I don't know what you just said. They don't know, but I know.
All right, let's get into the auction.
What auction?
Making it so awkward.
You want to make things awkward?
No, I don't.
My favorite shorts are over there.
No,
I could get up right now and make
awkward.
things real awkward.
No, please don't. Please don't. No, they're not ready. They're not ready.
Is that one of your accents?
All right. First things first, make sure you guys are in live chat.
But Mary Price wants to know who will while Georgia's gone. I think she's asking who's going to be filming while Georgia's gone.
Oh.
Nobody?
Well, probably. I mean, we are a couple days ahead, so
we're one day ahead.
I'll either do it or Patience and Christian. I mean, they'll be around, and then I'll be back Sunday. I'll be back Sunday for the live. We'll do an auction then too.
What time do you get?
What I plan on doing is making sure I have all the lots prepared and ready to go, so that way when I come back Sunday, I don't have to rush into making lots.
Pretty sure she's putting my favorite shorts in a lot.
No, I said I was going to try.
When do I pick you up at the airport on Sunday?
I don't know yet. I have to look at the itinerary, but I should be back by like 4:30, no later than 5.
That'll be plenty of time.
Yeah, I don't remember what time you have.
Oh, Mary wants to know who's going to cook. Same person who cooked this weekend. Nobody.
He went out to eat. He hung out with some friends and went out to eat. He can feed himself. Trust me.
I went and worked with Guapo one day and starved every other
Mary
moment.
Walter, appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, which reminds me, Aunt Camellia George is on her way to Egypt tomorrow.
So, which reminds me, so quick update: Aunt Camellia George heads to Egypt tomorrow. She'll be there for 2 months.
She'll be there for 2
prepping
months.
for the donations and preparing to work with all of the orphanages. And then Dave, the executive director of Camp Patmos, we were scheduled to be back up at Camp Patmos, and then Dave's mom had a turn for the worst. Mm-hmm. And so Dave's mom did pass away this week. And so that's a blessing in one aspect, that she was a born again believer. And so she accepted Jesus Christ as her personal savior. She's now in the arms of her savior, in glory, no pain, no misery, all joy, all happiness. But obviously for the family, we want to continue to pray because she will be deeply and dearly missed. So we've not been back up to Patmos yet to film in regards to what we're doing with Camp Patmos and our challenge for all of our viewers to send $1 and to match the $150,000 given. But life happens. And the reality is, part of life is death. If you don't know where you're going to go, you need to figure it out, and you need to figure it out right away. And we can confidently say that Mrs. Sellers knew exactly where she was going to go. She was going to be in the arms of her Savior, Jesus. So praise the Lord for that. Continue to pray for the Camp Patmos family and for Dave and his family. And we'll continue to pray for the Egyptian donation project, as well as Aunt Camille gets on the flight tomorrow. Yes, indeedy. Now you can transition.
Now we can transition. So on to the auction. If this is your first time for our live auction, welcome. I will go through the terms and conditions, and then what I usually do is I remind everyone to make sure that they're in live chat and not top chat. And then if you're watching on the Facebook platform, that's fine. If you don't plan on bidding, that's completely fine. But if you want to partake and you want to put your bid in the live chat, you do have to be subscribed. You do have to be on the YouTube platform in order to bid, okay? The nice thing about subscribing, the benefit of subscribing, is that it's free and you get notified every single time we release a new video and when we go live every Sunday. All of the lots that I'll be showing this evening is a $25 minimum bid. That includes free shipping if you live here within the U.S. If you live outside of the U.S., you are more than welcome to bid, but keep in mind that shipping costs, there will be additional shipping costs. And those costs are all based on the weight, dimensions, and the location you are in the world. Shipping costs vary anywhere from $50 to up to $200, depending on where you are in the world and the weight of the package. Just know your country's custom laws and import fees if you do decide to bid and you are the winner of one of the lots. Our auction style is minute to win it. I'll show everything that's in the lot, and then you can start your bids as I start. And then as soon as I'm done showing the lot, Jeremy will put a minute timer up to the screen, and that's when you put your final bids. And then once his timer runs out, our awesome moderator, Flipping Adventures, will type sold in the live chat, and then whoever the highest bidder is at that time will be the winner of the auction lot. We ask all of the highest bidders to email us your information to whatthehales@yahoo.com. We will remind you throughout the auction where to send the information to and what to send. Jeremy will remind you as well as our awesome moderators. We do ask you to send your YouTube profile name, your real name, your mailing address, the lot that you won, and your bid amount. If you're the runner-up, you please email us as well the same information: your YouTube profile name, your real name, your address, the lot that you bid on, and your backup bid amount. Tomorrow morning, I will send PayPal invoices, and then you'll have the option to pay with either a debit card or a credit card or your PayPal account, and there'll be other ways to pay as well. Keep in mind, as I show the lots, everything is sold as is. There's no guarantees. There's no returns. We auction items off to you as we find them in the storage unit and as we source them. We will do a practice lot for those of you who don't understand how this works, so you get an idea of how it works. And then don't forget, at the end of the auction, 2 lucky winners have the option, a chance to win a free lot at the end of the auction based on a trivia question that Jeremy will ask. And then a couple of reminders throughout the auction. We encourage you guys to network with one another. If you're not interested in an entire bulk lot and you want to purchase 1 or 2 items for the lot, make sure you network with the highest bidder and exchange your information in the chat. We will allow that. And then in between every lot, best practice is to refresh. That way you're not lagging at home. And if you want to bid, you're able to put your bids in. One reminder, please do not bid if you have no intentions of paying. That will get you banned from participating in any future lives and auctions. We don't want to have to do that, but if you have no intentions of paying, please do not bid. Are you ready, Jeremy, for a practice lot?
Ready or not?
Ready or not?
Don't think it matters if I'm ready.
Ready or not?
All right. I'm going to add George to the stream.
Okay.
And whoa.
This is just a practice.
Come on. I need those instructions for this weekend when you're gone.
I love this. I love it. It's just a practice.
All right. This is a practice. You're not getting my manual of how to pick up chicks. I need that this weekend. So we're going to practice this system through. Remember, everything starts $25. You can start bidding right now. As soon as George starts showing a lot, you can bid. And then we'll get down to 1 minute to win it.
Are you going to keep this up here or take it in the coop?
I'm going to put it in my wallet.
In your wallet?
For reference.
Okay.
It's going to be in my wallet.
All right.
I'm going to take it everywhere I go. And then I will remember exactly how to pick up chicks. All right, so we got people bidding already. You can bid. Everything is $25. Starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside of the United States. This is a practice run. Everything is as is, no guarantees, no returns. We'll show you everything as it is and try and represent it as best as possible. Then George is going to tell me at some point she's going to go, all right, you can do 1 minute to win it.
All right, babe, I'm ready for the timer.
All right, so the timer is up. Now, most important, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you literally only have 1 minute to win it. Your bids can keep on going through. Keep on keeping on. Come on. There we go. All right, I see all kinds of bids right now. I see ZZ Top Bears.
And this is how you hold the baby chick. We're going to pretend this is the baby chick.
You were close. You were close. You need to reference
isn't that
the
what
instructions a little bit more.
The picture says to hold it like this.
No, you are holding 2 flat hands, 1 side hand like that, and then 1 flat hand.
Like that.
There you go. Now you're learning from the manual, and that's why I'm going to keep it in my wallet. Cecilia bids no more coyotes on the land. That would save a lot of money. A lot of money if that coyote was gone. Noreen's bidding some barbecue. Remember, if you're on Facebook watching right now, we can only accept bids on YouTube. If you are watching on Facebook, I'm going to take Cecilia's bid of no more coyotes on the property. Or wait, but now Tamara's bid of a million chicks is pretty good too. Now you see Flippin' Adventure said sold. I shouldn't have taken the bids until she said sold. So that was practice. That was practice.
Except you'll be doing bulk, not just 1 or 2 items.
All right.
So real bids going forward.
Real bids coming on up. George is going to bring the first lot up right now. And
first lot.
She's going to show the first lot. You guys can start. You can start bidding as soon as she's showing. Remember, if you are on Facebook, we only can see bids on YouTube. Again, if you're watching on Facebook, we can only see bids and accept bids on YouTube.
I'm going to try not to drop these.
We cannot accept bids on multiple platforms. I'm just going to go ahead and give George full screen.
All right. The first lot are assorted thimbles.
Again, you can start bidding right now, $25 minimum bid. If you are on Facebook,
it does come with the holder.
We strongly encourage you.
Some of these thimbles are a little bit wider, but there are like little areas that the thimbles will sit in, but some of them are either too wide or too tall, so I have it on the top shelf.
Not sure why we were spinning there, but we're not fans of spinning, that's for sure. But if you're on Facebook, make sure if you want to bid, you see something you're interested in, you got to run over to YouTube, type in What the Hales, click on the live stream, make sure you're subscribed, get in the live chat, and we can see your actual bids.
I briefly try to look to see if the steel ones were sterling, but I didn't see any markings. But then again, I didn't really stare too hard to see if it was sterling. But some thimbles are sterling. People do like to collect thimbles. I didn't count how many, but you guys can count while you're at home there. And then you'll also get...
Got Lulu in at 25, Sharon in at 30. We got Sharon coming back at 30, and we got Karen at 35, Andrew at 40. Estate sale at 35. Andrew's high bidder right now at 40. Russell came in at 40 as well.
Grandma.
Russell came in at 40, but we already got another 40. We got another 40. 340 bids right now, but Andrew's the high bidder at 40. Andrew's the high bidder at 40. Remember, if we cannot see your bid, Sharon's in at 45. Try typing it out. Don't use the numbers above all your letters on your keyboard. Use the numbers to the right side of your keyboard. 45 is the high bid right now.
So I found these like random assorted cups and other figurines. So I threw them in with the thimble lot. But this is the assorted thimble lot. All right, I'm ready whenever you are.
Debbie is in at 50 right now, and George is telling me she's ready. She's ready for the countdown. High bid right now, from what I saw, is 50. Even though Russell just came in at 46, 50. Nicholas is asking again if we can adopt him. Nicholas,
we've been adopted.
We would be horrible parents. We've already screwed up other kids.
We get asked if our viewers can adopt us.
We work too much. George is way too sarcastic. It's just bad. It's bad. You find a better family. We've spent too much time playing with the birds. All right, Russell's in at 51 right now. All right, George is saying that she's ready for the countdown. Remember, $25 is the starting bid, free shipping in the United States. 52 right now is the high bid right now with Sharon. Everything is as is. Everything is exactly as you see it. She has not looked at things. She said she briefly looked to see if any of the thimbles were silver, but she did not look very closely. And no guarantees, no returns. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious, because you literally only have 1 minute to win it. Here we go. We're still at 52. Sharon's got a high bid of 52 right now. That's with free shipping here in the United States. Sharon's got a high bid of 52. We had all kinds of other bids. Kathleen came in at, Kathleen was in at 49. Sharon's high bidder at 52 right now. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. Timer is going. The time, with all this technology at YouTube, you'd think we'd come up with a better idea for a timer. Nope, not what the Hales. We still are doing it clumsily.
Like this one looks like it could be silver, right?
It looks like it, but without getting in there with the light and magnifying glass, I can't see anything. Sharon's in at 52. We're still clumsy with a reflecting screen with the timer. It's real. It's raw. It's what the Hales. 52 is still the high bid right now. 52 is the high bid. Holy cow, your laptop is lagging like crazy.
Is it?
15 seconds behind.
Do I need to
Make sure
refresh?
everybody refreshes.
We should refresh too.
All right. So I got to refresh Georgia's laptop because she's way behind. Flippin' Adventures did say sold.
And then make sure we change it to live.
Looks like Russell's Russell's high bidder at 53. All right, 1 second here, guys. Let me get right back to you. Russell's high bidder at 53, and that means Sharon is backup bidder at 52. I will be right with you. I got to figure out Georgia's laptop because she was lagging, just like so many times we tell all of our viewers, refresh. Okay, so her laptop was lagging. All right. All right, Russell, here's what you're going to do. You're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of 53, and you're going to tell us it was the thimble lot. You're going to send all that information right here to whatthehales@yahoo.com. You're going to get an auto response. It's going to say, hey, here's frequently asked questions. Don't worry about that. George will get you an invoice in the morning. George will send you an invoice in the morning. Don't worry if you get an auto response. Your laptop is spinning again. We're going to have to refresh again. Hopefully, you guys aren't spinning. Now I got to refresh her again because she's spinning for some reason.
Spinning.
So, Sharon, you're backup bidder at 52. So, if you want to send email to George as well, we'll take all backup bidders. Sometimes what happens is somebody will bid and then they don't pay, and then backup bidder can get it for that bid amount. So, Sharon, if you send all the same information, YouTube name, real name, your bid amount, 52, what it was, which was the thimble lot, you send all that right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com, and then George will get all that information, and you could get it for the backup. Looks like she's got a Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh lot.
All right, next lot is assorted Pokemon. I just called it assorted Pokemon. Majority of the stuff was found in Florida.
So a lot of this was found in Florida. We brought it back up to Ohio. These cards were in a toy box, and Florida is a lot of sand. So again, full disclosure, look at the edge. Show the edge of the cards again. So these cards were in a toy box, and there's sand all over Florida. We have not looked at any of these cards. Would you say that there's sand in most of the bags of cards?
Yeah, like the Ziploc bags. I try to remove as much as I can by tapping it.
So George tried to get the sand out, but there's still sand on the cards. The cards need some love from somebody like you guys.
Yeah.
Who wants to get all the sand off of them, go through the cards. All George did was put the cards in the actual Ziploc bags.
I took every individual one and like tapped it like this.
Trying to get the sand out.
Bag.
So it needs somebody like you who wants to go through them and love on them and really clean them up, okay? So, again, these were found in Florida. There could be sand in all the cards because we found them at a storage unit in Florida, and Florida is all sand.
Yeah, the wind starts blowing and then gets underneath the storage units. And so the first time when we were in Florida, we saw storage units and everything was wrapped in saran wrap, which we typically don't see that up in Ohio, and it makes perfect sense because of the humidity and the sand.
Chad's in at 75. Mama Poto's in at 80 now.
And then there's a Pikachu DVD, which is in there. You get the Pikachu DVD.
Chad's now in at 83.
I Choose You.
You're lucky I did.
DVD.
Rain's now in at 94. 94 is high bid right now.
I believe this one is, we found this in the same tote, but the DVD is missing. But you can get the case. You'll get the case. And then there's some Pokemon stuffed animals that need some TLC.
Rain's in at 94. 94 is high bid right now.
Is that Pikachu himself?
It's a good question. Is that staining or is that the way he's supposed to be?
I think he just needs some TLC.
Oh,
all
okay.
of these stuffies need TLC.
I wasn't listening. Pam's now in at 96. So this Pokemon lot is going to need some loving from you guys. From you Pokemon fans. Rain's now in at 99. It will need some loving, some TLC. It'll need to be cleaned up because it was in a storage unit in Florida with sand. You can
Here's
see some
a Pokemon
dents.
10, and there are dents in it. Inside the tin, all of this may have sand on it as well. There's a ton in here.
99 is still the high bid with Rain.
So all of these that are in the sandwich bag, there's no sand on these because they were
sealed.
They were sealed in the bag in this tin.
Sealed in the bag, but not in a wrapper. Just sealed in the bag in the tin.
Yes.
And we found it that way.
Correct. Correcto.
And remember, we haven't gone through any of this. This was all found in a storage unit. And we had it in Florida. We brought it back to Ohio for an auction. We don't look through the stuff. We love it. Like somebody last week told us they bought a stuffed animal lot for 100 or
in one of the bags that I did not open or look through.
And they sold one stuffed animal for $250, which was absolutely incredible. We loved those stories. In one sale, they got all of their money back and then made it. They doubled their money in one sale, and they still had all of the stuffed animals. We love it. I believe we're still at Rain with 99.
Here's a keychain. And then these collector coins. These Pokemon collector coins. And then here's some Pokemon.
Yes, we ship to Sweden, but you'll have to pay actual shipping charges to Sweden. We can't give you a quote without
pins, but there's no backs.
Can't give you a quote without knowing how big the package is going to be, how heavy it's going to be. So you had one package that they had to pay as much in shipping as they paid for the actual lot because it was so heavy, but they still wanted it.
Yeah.
Michelle's in at 105.
And then this folder was in the same tote. So you'll find like little sand remnants on this. And then these were all sealed, but I'm sure there's like sand remnants on it.
105 is the high bid right now in this Pokemon lot.
It looks like majority of the pages are in this book, but it looks like the front cover of this book is missing. And then in this folder are several Pokemon cards.
Again, we haven't gone through any of them. You're seeing it as we're seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
We buy way too much to be able to sort through everything.
To research
the
it.
Kids. Oh, our founder said I sold another of the Disney plushes for another $750.
What? You go,
wow.
girl. That's awesome.
Niche Lady wants to know the year you see on the cards. I would assume in the binder, as you were just.
I could look to see what one card is. This one has a date of 2015, and then this one has a date of 1995. So it looks like it's mixed.
Are you seeing 95 and 2015 on the same card?
No, on a different card.
Cards?
Here's one for 1999. They all vary. It all varies from what I see at quick glance. And then here's a Yu-Gi-Oh tin.
Everybody's wishing they bought that Disney plush lot now. How much did that sell for? Do you remember?
A little over 100.
Over 100, and she sold one plush for $750.
Inside the Yu-Gi-Oh tin are a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh trading cards.
Diane is in at 110 now. Diane Mason's bid is 110.
This entire tin is filled with Yu-Gi-Oh trading cards. There's a date of 96 on this card. I see 96 on that card. So that's an example of how old these are.
So not only Pokemon, we're throwing in Yu-Gi-Oh as well. Michelle's in at 120.
Here's a little Yu-Gi-Oh book, and inside the book are more trading cards.
Never gone through these cards, never checked them. Anything that gets checked and priced goes through Christian and Patience. If you see it on the actual auctions, it's never been looked up. We have no idea. We throw it in a lot for you guys.
Yeah.
Michelle's in at 120. 120.
I see a date of 96 on one of the cards, so that you'll get that as well. And then for all you Magic card collectors or fans, or you
looks
love
like there's
selling,
Magic too. Pokemon.
I'm not sure what that is, but it needs a little TLC.
I don't know what it is either. I never got into any of that.
Here's some sealed Magic cards. This appears to be sealed and still new in the package. It has 15 card booster pack. It's a 15 card booster pack. And there's a date of.
Robin Hood says the sand from Florida is worth 110 by itself if you don't live there.
Right? I don't.
Oh.
At quick glance, I don't see a date on here. And then inside this Magic cute little box with, what is that called? Velcro. There's more magic cards in there. Some of these may have some sand on it.
SRR
This
founder
one has
says,
a date
bought a lot
of-
for 150, sold one vintage Eeyore for 250, and then 50 tag Disney for 750.
Wowzers. 2001.
That's $900.
That's awesome. And it was going for a good cause, I think.
Absolutely.
All right.
incredible.
On top of magic cards, there were some Bakugan cards from Florida as well. So you'll find a little bit of sand remnants on these cards. I see a date of... I don't see a date.
There's a little bit of everything in here.
And then you'll get this Bakugan case, plastic case. One of the hinges broke off.
Looks like Sherry Bloomfield needs to
never
refresh.
mind. The hinges are still there. I thought one broke.
I don't think that case came from Florida. I think that was from Ohio, and it's just
This
been
one-
sitting forever because I was like, I'm going to collect these, and then I never did.
Yes, this case
They're from
was sitting
storage units.
in the Wooster garage
forever.
since I met you.
And
And
I just
that
never
was-
did anything, and then it got moved over to Hale's headquarters, and now we're finally getting rid of it.
Yeah, that was 4 years ago. I don't know how long you had it before. 2008 is what I see. On
I don't
this
know
date.
either. It was from a storage unit. Sometimes I just have storage unit stuff that sits around. This is a huge lot.
2009 on this card. There were some random Bakugan cards that did come from Florida, but this itself did not come from Florida. And then there's some more of those Bakugan balls.
You like playing with those.
The little stress balls. I don't know where he's from, but he looks like he means serious business. And then in this Ziploc bag, there's just an assortment of different cards. So here's like a gaming card. There's Digimon cards. Those came from Florida. There's Naruto cards. There's a couple Duel Master cards.
There's literally a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. Is it yokai?
I have no idea.
There's some of those cards in here.
I did spend $60 on Garbage Pail cards today, the new bookworms that came out.
Oh, yeah?
This is an awesome lot for somebody who wants to go through everything, clean it all up.
Add it to your collection or sell
add it to the
or
collection,
gift it
sell
or
it.
donate.
It needs your love.
Yeah.
There
All
are
right, I'm
some
ready.
things that are great, like that one sealed magic, but the other stuff, you need to give a little love to this. But I have no doubt that there's money to be made here. So again, if you are on Facebook, we cannot take your bids on Facebook. You must be on YouTube. And that means you go to youtube.com and then you search What the Hales, you hit the subscribe button, you jump on the live chat, and then you chat just like you do on Facebook. You chat on YouTube. That's the only way we can see your bid is on YouTube. So bidding on Facebook won't get you anything there. Michelle Town is at 130. And looks like George is all ready.
I am ready.
So everything is as is. No guarantees, no returns. We're trying to tell you and represent everything as best as possible. You do know it needs some love. And if you're one that loves to love, this is the lot for you. We'll call it the love lot because it needs your love. It's $25 starting bid. And if you're somewhere else, well, we'll add the shipping. But this is a big one. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You only got a minute to win it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Michelle's in at 130. 130 is your high bid right now. 130 is your high bid right now. Michelle's high bidder. Niche Lady just came in at 140. Niche Lady ain't scared of any work. Niche Lady knows the value of things. She's not scared of work. Sharon's now at 145. Michelle just came in at 158. Now Niche Lady's 160. Andrew came in at 141. Niche Lady's at 160. Andrew's in at 141. Niche Lady's winning it right now with 30 seconds left to go at 160. Niche Lady's in at 160. Don't be shy. You got to bid high, says Junior. Now Michelle's in at 200. Niche Lady's at 210. Niche Lady's at 210. Niche Lady's in at 210.
These are a little sticky.
Those are a little sticky on the outside, Georgia's saying. Michelle's in at 225. Boomdog came in at 170. Niche Lady's now at 250 with 8 seconds left to go. Niche Lady's in at 250. It's like Pokemon lots. Don't know the dates. She says they're a little sticky. It needs some love. Michelle's now in at 275. 275. Michelle's in at 275. Going once. Niche Lady's at 300. Going twice. Niche Lady's still at 300. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Niche Lady. Niche Lady got it for 300. All right, Danny, you know exactly what to. Niche Lady, you know exactly what to do. You're gonna send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address. By the way, Niche Lady, I stole one of your memes and I posted it today because it was so good. So I stole it. Everybody always asks, Jeremy, where do you come up with this? Sometimes you steal it from the Niche Lady. All right.
Not all the time.
Not all the time,
This
but
is the only
sometimes.
time.
I wouldn't say that's the only time I've stolen memes from her.
Oh,
I probably have taken some others too.
Oh.
But you know exactly what to do. Initially, you're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, shipping address, your bid amount of 300, and then you're going to tell George it is. You can just say the card lot.
Pokemon.
She wants you to say the Pokemon lot.
Pokemon.
So it is a big lot.
Gotta catch it.
And hopefully you can invest a little bit of time cleaning it up where time is so precious to us that we can't.
Well,
and we hope that you win big.
Yeah, and keep us posted.
Yeah, let us know. Niche Lady, let us know how much money you can make on that lot. I hope you make 300,000. That would be awesome. That we wouldn't. You have to understand that we would not be upset if somebody bought something for us for 300 and you sold it for 300,000. We would be absolutely, completely, and totally thrilled for you. So that would be
fancy.
That would be a dream come true.
Tickled fancy.
All right. George is back up with another lot. I'm just gonna go ahead and
all right. The next lot are assorted pendants. Some of them, most of them are pendants from when I was sorting these. If you're into jewelry making, or if you like to just sell pendants, they're easy to list, easy to ship. Do you find any gold, Jeremy?
I always find gold.
I wouldn't be surprised if there is gold, like real gold in this, but there's no promises.
You had gold in the last lot that you did like this.
I did. There might be silver.
George is just like, you know what? I'm going through all of this and I'm getting rid of it.
Getting rid of it. I'm sick and tired of looking at it.
And there's a lot of it because this is from the. Is this from the war storage unit, or is this?
This is some of this stuff is from the military unit, and then others are from the lantern unit. So it's a little bit of.
Oh, that's right, the lantern unit.
Yeah,
the guy that's in jail for the underage girl.
Yes.
All right, Jan Brock is in at 50. High bid right now is 50. 50 is the high bid. I saw Kathy Viking Queen coming at 40 and Tina at 35, Sherry at 42. High bid is 50. Now Sherry's in at 55. Sherry was lagging last time. Bloomfield. Mm-hmm. Sherry, can you confirm that you're hearing me and that you're not lagging? You're caught back up to speed now. I just want to make sure because you had really low bids on other items and it really looked like you were lagging. So if Sherry, you can confirm, Jeremy, no, I'm not lagging anymore. We are looking at charms right now. I just need to know that you're looking at charms as well. Sherry is now in at 75. Sherry's at 75. Nicholas says, I got the Ghostbusters DVD. I've got a few too. Yep, Sherry's caught up now. We're good. All right, so Sherry is back in. All right, Teresa's in at 100. So Sherry's caught back up. We don't have to worry that she's lagging. Anybody else? Always a good time to refresh in between lots to make sure you're not lagging at all. Make sure your bids get in there.
All right. I'm ready whenever you are.
All right, Therese Penrose is in at 100, and George says she's ready. I'm curious if there is silver or gold in there. George didn't show me any of this. Which one do you think is gold?
I mean, that one might be, but I didn't see any markings. But then I didn't look under.
Give it to me so I can peek really quick.
Okay.
Which one do you think is? Let me peek really quick.
This one right here might be sterling.
Nada on this. Show me this one you think is sterling.
This one too.
My eyes aren't what they used to be, but I don't think that one's a nada. This one definitely looks like it.
This one might be sterling.
This one has got to be unmarked, and then it's got turquoise in it. Okay. Sorry, I was just looking at some of this stuff. All right. I believe we're at 100. We're at 100. And so here's what we're going to do. George said go ahead.
This one could be sterling.
George said go ahead. Everything is as is. As is. So everything is as is. No guarantees, no returns. Try and represent everything as best as possible as we can. And you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you literally only have 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. Here we go. 1 minute to win it again. We got 1 minute to win it. High bid right now is at 100. I forget who, but high bid is at 100. Niche Lady's now at 110. Niche Lady's high bidder right now at 110. Niche Lady won the last lot, the Pokemon lot. High bidder right now is Niche Lady at 110. 110. With about 35 seconds left to go. High bid is 110 with the Niche Lady. High bid is 110 with the Niche Lady. That is a cool charm.
That one could be sterling.
We got 20 seconds left to go. High bid is still with the Niche Lady. See who, if anybody, is going to snipe. Look at that snake. That's a rattler if I've ever seen one. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. 4, 3, 2. Let's see what happens. Niche Lady's still high bidder at 110. Niche Lady's high bidder at 110, 120. Teresa just came in at 120. 120's high bid right now going once. 120's high bid going twice. Niche Lady just came in at 135 and just got it in. Niche Lady just got the snipe of 135 in. Wow. Her snipe game is on.
She must have fiber optic.
She's got to. We have fiber optic and we still lose connection. Niche Lady, high bidder is Niche Lady, 135. Teresa, you are backup bidder. So you can go ahead and send your YouTube name, real name, shipping address, bid amount, Niche Lady, 135. Teresa, you can send backup as well at 120. And then you can say it is, what did you call that?
The pendant.
She called it the pendant lot.
Because they're pendant.
The pendant lot. Nice job. All right, Niche Lady just won 2 in a row. She's on fire. All right. Nice. This looks like, this is a car lot. I'm just gonna, I wonder if Conky's in here. Solo layout, giving George full screen, and
all
she's
right.
picking up more boxes to bring over.
Next lot is assorted Hot Wheels.
JK says Niche is connected to the Matrix.
So this is a super vintage Hot Wheel. This one, I had to look for the date because I was like, this isn't a newer one. This one has a date of 1979.
It's a good year. It was a good year.
1979 Hot Wheels. The
remember, you can start bidding immediately.
The Hot Wheels was even a different design back then. So this is assorted Hot Wheels. And then there are some mystery models in here. So there's 3 of those. These three seem to be, they appear to be new and still sealed in the package. And then these need a little bit of love. These are Hot Wheels stickers. And then I think this Batman is not Hot Wheels, it's Ertl. So there might be a couple here and there sprinkled that's not Hot Wheels that are not sealed in a package. So you'll get that. And then you'll get all of these. You'll get all of these Hot Wheels. Again, they may not all be Hot Wheels that are that I'm showing you that are displayed in this display case. There could be a couple other makers sprinkled here and there. So we'll get those two, and then here come the Hot Wheels that
Wayne's
are
in at
sealed.
80. High bid right now is 80, I believe.
These are sealed and still in the package. So you've got motorcycles and different, what is this?
This reminds me.
Sand Stinger.
Where's the Garbage Pail Kids car? I want to hang it up with the other two. There's 6 of those cars that have been made, and I only have 3 now. I want to find the other 3.
That looks like a duplicate. And then there's these Easter egg Hot Wheel edition. This is, there were 6 in this series. So this is 5 of 6, 6 of 6, 1 of 6, 2 of 6, and 3 of 6.
I love these Garbage Pail Kid cars.
We've got 4-wheelers and motorcycle Hot Wheels. Did you find it?
Yeah, I already hung it up. It's right behind you.
Oh, nice. Here's a Larry Wood, the Bone Shaker. This thing is called the Bone Shaker. Are you finding gold?
And that's in a case, a collectible case as well to protect it.
Yeah.
High bid right
Street
now.
Beats.
Looks like it's 95 with, I think it's Mitchell at 95. Mitchell LaValle's in at 95.
The wheels on these Hot Wheels glow in the dark. I thought that was cool.
Zero Rugrats says missing number 4. Very cool collection. Roger said apparently my bids are not showing up. Roger, we see your comment.
Mm-hmm. If you're, try a different way to bid. If you're bidding
Try
on,
spelling your bid out. Shauna's now in at 96. So, for example, if Shauna isn't seeing her 96 come out, she would spell the word 90 and spell the word 6.
Yep. Some people will put like a question mark in front of the number and another question mark after the number and see if that works.
Shauna's in at 96 right now. Roger's in at 100. Got a bid now. Roger's in at 100. We don't know why JK saw the 50, but now we see the 100 bid. We don't know why YouTube sometimes does not have chat go through. We have no clue.
I'm ready whenever you are.
But we know it happens. All right. George says she's ready for the timer. This is the car lot, or at least the Hot Wheels lot is what she's calling it. 110. Dust Pixie is in at 110 right now. So remember, $25 starting bid. We're already at. We're at 110. Free shipping here in the United States. Additional shipping outside of the United States. Everything is as is. We try and represent everything as best as possible. We can't show you every single car, or we would never be We'd never be done here. But George is trying to represent everything as best as possible. Bid on what you can see, just like when we buy storage units. Bid on what you can see. And you gotta bid fast. Gotta bid furious. Because you literally only have 1 more minute to win it. Here we go. Here we go. I believe 110. Dusty Pixie is at 110. 110 is high bid right now. 110 is high bid right now. 110 is high bid right now on the Hot Wheel lot. 110 is high bid right now with 40 seconds left to go. 40 seconds left to go. If you did freeze, Cecilia, make sure you refresh. 40 seconds left to go. Not wait, not we're at 30 now. I was saying that for 10 seconds. As I was trying to read the chat as well, I believe we're still at 110. 110 is high bid right now. 110 is high bid right now with 20 seconds. 112. Rain came in at 112. But that beats 110. We were at 110 before. 112 is high bid right now. 112 is high bid right now. Elvis says, see the light, bid high. Winning is out of sight. 112 is high bid right now. 112 going once. Going one more second. 112 is high bid right now. I think it's Rain. 112. Kevin just came in 120. Kevin Witt just came in 120 going once. Kevin Witt just came in 120 going twice. Sold to Kevin Witt. Rain, backup bid. Zolan, 150, just missed it. Roger Mitchell, 150, just missed it. 150, just missed it. Kevin Witt is high bidder. High bidder. That's why Zolan and Roger, we try and tell you, don't wait. Don't try and snipe it. But Kevin is high bidder. Kevin Witt, you're high bidder. You're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your high bid 120. And you're going to tell George it is the Hot Wheels lot. You're going to send all that info right there. You see that right there? whatthehales@yahoo.com. Send that to George. Remember, you will get an auto response that's just frequently asked questions. Don't even worry about that. George will send you an invoice in the morning. Once you pay that invoice, there's a lot of different ways you can pay that invoice. George will get that shipped and sent out to you, okay? All right. And then backup was at a 112, which was, I believe that was it Rain? Yeah, it was Rain. It was Rain at 112. Rain, you're 112. Go ahead and send George an email as well. And George has another lot coming up. Looks like a brooch lot.
Yep, next lot.
It's not a bro. It's a bro.
Next lot are assorted brooches. Most of these brooches are complete. I want to say the little, the sparkly starfishes are not brooches. So that's the back of them. I mean, if you're a jewelry maker, you could make it a brooch. There might be some silver pieces in here as well.
If you're a Jeremy rigger, you can make it a brooch. So what you're saying is when you say there might be, you don't know because you didn't check.
The silver, yeah. Like
just
at
to be
quick
clear,
glance,
so
I didn't see markings.
I don't want anybody going, well, you said there was silver in here. George is clarifying there could be.
There might be.
She doesn't know. She didn't look. She just put a lot together. She didn't check to see if there's silver.
There's an Avengers brooch.
Again, if you are on Facebook, we do not see any bids on Facebook.
I did throw some vintage perfume bottles in here.
You must bid on YouTube. So you go to YouTube, you type in What the Hales. Oh, it's pretty cool. It's blurry. They can't see it, but it's still a really cool bottle. So you go to YouTube, type in What the Hales. And then you hit subscribe, you hit all notifications bell, and then you go jump on the live. And yes, Cindy, we see your message. And then you can bid in the chat just like you are on Facebook. We can't take bids on Facebook because we can't see it. We can only see YouTube. We can only look at one platform at a time. YouTube is the platform that we follow because that's where the auctions all started and where we started.
So this isn't a brooch, but I thought this was neat. Little family of owls.
Again, nothing's focusing in on it, but you get the gist.
Yeah. So there's two of the starfishies.
Sherry's in at 45. We had Michelle come in at 40. We had Sherry at 42.
There's no backing on this, so you could make that a brooch or maybe even a ring.
Michelle Gore's now at 50.
This isn't a brooch, but it's a hair piece.
$50 is high bid right now. Sherry just came in. Tina came in at 50 as well. Sherry Mitchell came in at 55. 55 is the current high bid for what George is calling the brooch lot. The bro.
Assorted brooches. Like this isn't a brooch, but I threw it in there. Here's a beautiful rose brooch. I like this one. The life jacket brooch.
You never have enough life jackets.
There are some vintage, would you call these like diaper pins when they used to fasten the diapers with?
I think those were laundry tags, if I had to guess correctly.
When it was made out of cloth. This isn't a brooch, but it could be. It says, babe.
Which you like to call me 3 times in a row.
I thought it was baby, baby.
You do that too. By the way, after that live stream where George said, I never say baby, baby, baby. And then that night she's like, baby, baby. I was like,
Twice.
You never say it? I was like, I mock you by saying it 3 times. She's like, I never say it. Okay, you never say it.
You tried to tickle me and I was like, baby, baby, don't.
Since day 1, she's been saying it.
All right, I'm ready for the timer whenever you are.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Are you serious?
There's a couple hat pins in here. I think these are called hat pins.
What do you do with a hat?
Serious.
What do you do with a hat pin?
Whatever you want to do with it.
Stick it in your hat?
Mm-hmm. Or wherever.
For real?
So this isn't a brooch, but it does have a backing on the back. Some type of backing. I'm ready for this. Is a bobby pin. I threw it in there.
Is it totally awesome?
I like brooches. I've learned to appreciate them. Remember the sheriff unit that we got in Ashland? This one isn't a brooch, but you'd have to make it. You could make it one. There's no back.
Yeah, I remember that unit.
And we found a ton of brooches in there. This is a hair bobby pin.
All right, looks like Michelle's in at 80. That's what I say. I wasn't looking at the actual chat. I was multitasking with another project. So I was actually, for all of you out there, I was blocking trolls who were contacting us through a million different ways. I've had to block this person 500 different ways today. All right. So that being said, that's why when George is going, I'm ready, I'm trying to figure it out so it stops. Okay. Everything is as is. No guarantees, no returns. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you literally only have 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. This is the bro lot. This is the bro lot. Bro lot right now looks like 75 is high bid right now. 75 is high bid right now on the bro lot. 75 is high bid right now on the bro lot. Michelle Gore is high bidder right now. Michelle is high bidder on the bro lot. Maybe there'll be a chick lot after this. We got a bro lot. Maybe there'll be a chick lot. 30 seconds left to go. Teresa just came in at 100. 100 is high bid right now. 100 is high bid right now. All right. 100 is high bid with Teresa Penrose right now. High bid 100 for the bro. Zero Rugrat says, I want that Q pin, please. Hey, if the buyer is willing to sell, have at it. Have at it. 2, 1, and high bids right now still 100. Let's see if there's going to be any sniping. High bid is 100 right now. High bid is 100 right now. Going once. High bid is 100. Going twice. High bid is sold. Teresa Penrose gets it for 100. And that's how you win it without sniping. Teresa went, this is where it's going to be. And that's where it is. All right, Teresa, here's what you're going to do. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of 100. And you're going to say it was the brooch lot right here to whatthehales@yahoo.com. And then George will send you out an invoice in the morning. Backup bid was, I don't remember because, again, I wasn't paying attention, which is not your fault. It was Michelle Gore at 75. Michelle, you can send email as well right there at whatthehales@yahoo.com. And here comes George with
a
NASCAR lot. NASCAR. Here we go.
A lot of this stuff was featured in a video when Jeremy and I had a competition.
Which we never do because we're not competitive.
Here's a license plate cover.
Remember, relationships aren't about competition. They're about complimenting. Besides, George always wins.
Here is the same folder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll get 6 of these folders. They all appear to be gently used.
Bidding can start immediately. Thanks, Gatorbait.
Look at that mustache. Woo! That's a strong mustache.
I should get one of those. Oh, wait. You'll make me get it lasered off.
Do you think you can grow one like that? I mean, that mustache is pretty strong.
Better if I get hair transplants from your armpits.
I think he puts like chia seeds on his upper lip.
If I get hair transplants from your armpits to my upper lip, I'm going to be...
Here's a NASCAR tin, and then in the NASCAR tin are some playing cards.
They're called NASCards.
NASCards.
They're NASCards.
NASCAR cards. I don't know if it's a complete set. I didn't check it. This is how we found it in the unit.
Is it sealed or not sealed?
This one is sealed. Now, these playing cards, these are sealed. This appears to be sealed and new. I don't know for certain, but it appears to be sealed and new. So you get that, and then you'll also get a Davy Allison jigsaw puzzle, limited edition. This appears to be sealed and new. The jigsaw puzzle. This has a date of 92.
Marcus is high bidder right now with 50 from what I can see. Chad just came in at 50 as well, but Marcus got the first 50 in. It was Mitchell at 40, but now we got 50.
You also get a picture frame with the clock set. Number 8. Trying to get the glare out of there.
Chad's in at 65 now. 65 is the high bid on the NASCards and the rest of the NASCAR lot. Chad's in at 65. It's a picture frame
with the clock gift set, so it looks like that. Once it's open, and you can set it on your desk. You can set it wherever you want. You can set it on my shelves. Just don't ask Jeremy to use any of his shelves because he'll tell you no.
I'll tell you shelves
Number
no.
9.
65 is still the high bid right now. Chad is high bidder at 65.
Another picture frame with a clock gift set. That's what it looks like on the innards.
Mitchell's now in at 70. 70 is the high bid.
I found like a random NASCAR trading card.
I'm shocked you didn't put that in
93.
the whole other card lot. Made it to the NASCAR. Bill's in at 66. Mitchell's in at 70. The Pokemon card lot. I thought you'd throw a racer in there. Like, I choose you, Bill Elliott.
Here's a nostalgic tin clock. Ding, 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 ding.
Bill's in at 71. 71. Shauna wants to know any more yarn lots. Shauna, you never know what George has. I don't even know what George has coming up. Jim's in at 73.
Another nostalgic tin.
Jason
clock.
was in at 72. Jim's in at 73.
Harwick. These appear to be new, still in the box, with the date of 08.
Oh, I haven't seen those.
To 08.
I haven't seen those since 08. Mitchell LaValle's in at 80.
And then the last thing with the NASCAR lot, it's not NASCAR related, but
oh, super cool die-cast related.
Die-cast related.
You didn't put that in with the Hot Wheels lot. Put it in with the NASCAR lot.
Uh-huh.
Trying to switch it up, apparently. Wow.
Wow. All right, that's it for that. I'm ready for the timer.
For real?
Yep. So you get the puzzle, the playing
Cindy's
cards,
in at 85. 85 is the high bid right now.
the tin with the playing cards.
From what I see, Cindy's high bidder right now at 85. No, Clint just came in at 86. No, Jim just came in at 87. 87 is the high bid right now on this
The
NASCAR
strong
lot.
mustache folders. There's 6 of them.
You want to push broom? There it is. Cindy's down at 95. Cindy's at 95. Gatorade Paranormal says, Jeremy, I still got them pants.
Keep them.
Wear them
The
well.
turkey pants.
America. All right. We are at 95. Everything is as is. No returns. No guarantees. You're seeing it as we got it. That's how we got it. That's how you're seeing it.
And that's how we roll.
And that's how George says that's how we roll. You see, I just roll with it. I just say whatever she said. But then I stop myself. Because I don't roll. I don't roll
You
like
don't
that.
stop yourself.
I don't roll like that. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because it's NASCAR lot. Here we go. 1 minute to win it.
Did you say NASCAR?
I said it's the NASCARs. 1 minute to win it. 1 minute to win it. I think Cindy's still at 95. 95 is high bid right now. If you want to race like NASCAR, if you want to race and win, you got to bid.
You're last.
Bid fast. Rose says bid fast. Bid fast. 96. Clint's now at 96. Clint is high bidder right now. 96. 96 is high bid with Clint Weaver. About 35 seconds left to go. Round and around the bend. Last lap here. Last lap. Clint's still high bidder with 96. 96 is high bid. With 25 seconds left to go, Clint's still high bidder. 96 is high bid, Clint Weaver. Let's see if anybody else is going to try and come up alongside of him, take the win. You never know with 15 seconds left to go. Yes, Cindy's coming in at 97. Clint was at 96. Cindy's now at 97. 97 is the high bid. Cindy Cradle's now at 97 with about 5 seconds left to go, but I don't think Clint's out yet. I don't think Clint's out. He's rounded the bend. Clint just came in at 98. Clint just came in at 98. Clint's at 98. I don't think Cindy's out yet. And here we go. Shake and bake, baby. Shake and bake, baby. Clint's in at 98. And sold. Clint got it. Nice. Clint got it at 98. Cindy is backup bidder at 97. All right, Clint, here's what you're going to do. You're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of 98. And you're going to tell George it was the NASCAR lot. Send all your info right there. Right there. WhatTales@yahoo.com. And then Cindy, you can send all the same information. Send it right there, WhatTales@yahoo.com. Say, hey, George, I was backup bidder at 97. Remember, you will get a auto response. It'll have frequently asked questions. Don't worry about that. George will send you an invoice out in the morning. You'll have multiple ways to pay that invoice any way you want. And once you pay the invoice, then George will get it all shipped out, typically within 24 to 48 hours. So sometimes we have individuals that need a little bit more time. And so when you need a little bit more time, George typically has to take a little bit more time because this week is already scheduled. But she's flexible with you. You be flexible with her. And it looks like we got a massive bead lot.
Next.
This is a serious bead lot. This is, if you recall, those of you that were here, I mentioned spending money on a person that I found on Facebook that was selling a lot of their stuff. Father passed away. inherited $20,000, was a spending addict, needed to get rid of everything. I bought all of her stuff from her. This was the first thing that I bought, was her entire bead lot. And George is showing some of those things here tonight. So
she did say there might be some silver and gold.
She told me there was some silver and gold in these. We do not know. We have not gone through them.
Yeah.
And this is not the whole of them either. There's many more of them. So we're just showing it as we got it. So jewelry making, beads, the whole deal.
Chains. There's like incomplete necklaces. There's buttons. There's charms. There's... looks like there might be some pendants in there.
Got bids coming in already on the bead lot. And again, she said there's some silver and gold in there.
Yeah, like these are for sure silver because they say 925 on them.
Oh, so you did find some already?
These
are
look
those
like
Pandora?
These look like Pandora, but they do say 925. I didn't
focused
see
for a split second and it said 925 and then it didn't. Roger's now in at 75. Bubsy's to you is in at 100. 100 is the high bid, right? Yeah, there's silver right there, 925. It's stamped 925. But we don't know if those are Pandora or not, right?
Mm-hmm. No.
So there you go. There is some silver. It looks like there's a tray of silver in there. So whatever else is in there, we don't know, but
like at quick glance, that's what I saw that had 925.
Bubsy's to you said yes, they are Pandora. Again, we can't confirm. We can't confirm
if it's real or knockoff.
We don't know if it's real or if it's a knockoff Pandora. We're just asking the question: is it Pandora? Bubsy's to you says yes, and bid appropriately. Bid appropriately as if it's not, because we don't know for sure. Bubsy's is at 110. Ferry and Robert Tomzik came in at 100.
The next one is a bunch of shell necklaces or shell pieces, maybe incomplete necklaces. Did somebody say shelling?
I'm pretty sure you did. So are those started projects or?
Yeah, it could be. Or finished projects.
Or she was going to tear them apart, or it could be finished projects. I don't know. No idea. 110 is the high bid right now.
All right, I'm ready for the timer.
Ferry and Robert Tomzik is at 125 now.
So they will come with the containers. You get 6 of them. I just showed all of them. Again, they're like assorted beads.
125 is the high bid right now with Ferry and Robert Tomzik.
You do get a little mirror. Mirror on the wall. I'm ready for the timer whenever you are.
All right. 125 is still the high bid from what I see right now. George is telling me she's ready for the timer. Looks like 125 is still the high bid. From what I saw. 125 was the high bid. All right. That being said, everything is as is. No guarantees, no returns. She did tell me there was silver and gold. George just found some of the silver. There are many, many other bead trays. So whether there's gold in there or not, or whether there's gold in others, I don't know. We don't have time to look through it. I did just buy everything she spent her inheritance on, and I just gave her a bulk deal, and I said, I'll take it all. And one of the things she said to me, she said, you're not even going to check it? I was like, that's not how I roll. I buy in bulk, I take it all, and I'm just selling it. I'm going to sell it to all the fans on YouTube. I never made a video out of it. So there it is. So
there it is.
Some things we make videos out of, some things we don't make videos out of. I think Rugrats is in at 130.
Oh,
You got to
these are
bid
little
fast.
bows. These could be anklets. You can make an anklet out of these.
I see how you got them gripped in your hand there.
Huh?
Anyways, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You only got 1 minute to win it. We're at 130. Zero's in at 130. Zero's in at 130. 130 is high bid right now on this bead lot. 130 is high bid. Go 45 more seconds right now. Zero's in at 130. 130 is high bid right now. Zero Rugrats is in 130. 130 is high bid right now. Elvis Presley Jr. said these sell very, very high in stores. And Phil White Family wants to know, are there any belly dancers out there? Rose Blue says, bid fast, bid fast. And Flippin' Adventure said, wouldn't it be amusing if she was bidding on her own stuff with the money you gave her? That would be funny.
That would be funny.
She's supposed to have one more lot of stuff, but she hasn't contacted me again yet. Ferry Robert Tomzik is at 135. 135 is the high bid. 135 is the high bid right now. About 5 seconds left to go. 135 is the high bid. 135 is the high bid. Going once. Going twice. 135 is the high bid. 135 is the high bid. Going sold. All right. And Janelle Lynn says those are definitely Pandora. Okay. 135 is for Ferry and Robert Tomzik. Ferry and Robert Tomzik. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of 135, and you're going to tell us, you're going to send all this information. You're going to call it the jewelry
assorted bead lot.
Bead lot. You're just going to say the bead lot right there. You're going to tell Georgia it was the bead lot for 135. And then backup bidder, I believe, was Zero Rugrats. I think it was you, Zero Rugrats. 135. Belly dancers. 125. 125.
I'm checking you out.
I'm not sure who backup was, but whoever backup was, Zero Rugrats. Yeah, it was Zero Rugrats at 130. All right, Zero Rugrats, you can message George as well. And make sure you message George Zero Rugrats. Bam, right there at whatthehales@yahoo.com. And you can say, hey, George, I was back up at 130. So Zero Rugrats, absolutely do that. And we will go solo. By the way, make sure you send those emails now. You don't want to wait. Winning bidders, you don't want to wait. Get those over, and I'm going to give George full layout here.
This is the first Barbie lot. I have two tonight. So this was Barbie lot number 1. This is the Promenade in the Park Barbie, part of the first in series. This one has a date of 1997. There is some damage to the bottom of the box. Right there. And then this part is kind of squished in a little bit. Here's the Colonial Barbie, part of the American Stories collection. She's in her red, white, and blue finest apparel. This one has a date of 94. And then this is a Hallmark Barbie, part of the Holiday Homecoming Collection series. This has a date of 96. This is Simply Charming Barbie. It looks like there's a charm inside, like a necklace with a pendant. Oh, it says Barbie has a bracelet with the picture hat charm for you. So yeah, so it comes with a hat charm. That's right there. This one has a date of... Come on, date. Where are you?
Are you asking me out
2001.
on a date? Were you
And
just
then you'll
asking me
get-
out on a date?
Yes, I was. You'll get the Victorian Elegant Barbie. You'll get 2 of these. There is some, it looks like moisture damage to the back of the box. If you can see it.
Daryl Howell, we got your email. We don't know if you are or not. The only way for us to know is if you send us a link to your YouTube account and saying that you did nothing to we don't know. We have no idea. The only way for us to check is you have to send us a link to your actual YouTube account.
So you get 2 of the Victorian Elegant Barbie. I'm ready for the timer whenever you are.
Looks like Pamela's in at 115.
Both dated 94.
Looks like Pamela's high bidder right now at 115 from what I see, but I was also checking the Yahoo emails. So Beth wants to know if we thought about getting a flock of geese. Nope, we have never thought about getting a flock of geese. Not even once. That's never crossed our mind.
Just farm ducks.
Ducks, yes. Geese, no. Love farm ducks. I love white waddling farm ducks for whatever reason.
Quack, quack.
Okay, everything is as is, no guarantees, no returns. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You literally are only going to have 1 minute to win it. Pamela is high bidder right now with 115. See if I can actually get it in the camera. 115 is high bid right now. Pamela Estes is 115. High bid is 115. High bid is 115. With about 40 seconds left to go, it's a Barbie lot. The Barbies seem to never, ever end. Someday they will.
Do you want them to end?
I'm more into Georgies than I am Barbies. Sharon's in at 125. Andrew came in at 125 as well, but Sharon got the first bid in at 125. 125 is high bid right now with Sharon. 125 is high bid with about 15 seconds left to go. Sharon's in at 125. 125, she's still live. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sharon's still high bidder. Sharon's still the high bidder, 125. Going once. Sharon's high bidder at 125. Going twice. 140. Aaron, you just came in at 140. Michelle came in at 130. Sold to Andrew Smith, 140. Andrew Smith just snuck it in. Just snuck it in. Sharon just missed the bid at 135. It's Andrew Smith, 140. Nice job, Andrew. We're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount, 140. And you're going to tell George it was the Barbie something.
Number 1.
Barbie number 1.
The
You know what that
first-
means, Andrew? There's more. Barbie number 1 lot, okay? Michelle Gord's back up at 130. Michelle, if you want to send George an email as well saying, hey, I was back up 130 on Barbie number 1 lot, we'd appreciate that. All right. Looks like maybe Barbie number 2. I'm not sure.
DVDs.
No, it's DVDs. It's
Assorted DVDs.
It does look
2.
as if I can see more Barbies. I'm just throwing that out there to you guys.
2 more lots. I have the DVD and then I have 1 more Barbie lot and then we'll do the free lot.
All right. DVDs and Barbies
so, assorted
and
DVDs.
DVD. Remember, you can start bidding immediately.
I did double check these to make sure that the DVDs were in them. This
So
came
every
from,
case has a DVD in it.
yes,
We have not put the DVD in a DVD player to see if it actually plays.
correct. There might be, Like the ones that come in a series, there might be maybe one DVD missing. Like I think Married, Love and or Married with Children, whatever it's called. But most of them now, this stack right here, these are all sealed, brand new. Never been opened.
Where did these come from?
Where the storage unit owner wanted to get rid of everything.
Oh, we bought them. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
That's
Super
right.
Mario.
We did buy a bunch
so
of
these
DVDs.
were all featured in a video.
Roger, I don't know if there's any Blu-ray you're going to have to watch just like I am. Or if you remember from the video, because I don't know what George pulls. And George pulled this all beginning of the week, so she's not even going to remember. She pulled it because she was on a retreat this weekend. And then she's going to have to prep all of her lots early this week because she'll be gone in Miami all weekend. And no, there will be nobody to cook for me. And I'm not sure I will survive.
I will survive. Yeah, you will.
I doubt it. I'll probably die.
You know how to scramble some eggs, right?
Well, I don't know how to do that. I can't. I mean, maybe if you scramble them, put them in a Tupperware for me.
You know how to make fart salad. You taught me how to make it.
I haven't done it in so long. I don't even know anymore.
YouTube video.
I don't even know how to use anything that's in this house. I don't know.
Hop on YouTube and find a video.
I don't know how to use the air fryer. I definitely don't know how to use the double stove. I'm scared of it.
Well, how have I been making hard-boiled eggs?
I have no idea.
Little handy-dandy machine.
I definitely don't know how to use that stove top because that thing
it's confusing.
I am not even going to attempt it. If I eat anything, it's going to be a hot dog over a fire. Susan's in at 90 right now. High bid is right now is 90. Mitchell came in at 75. Clint was in at 75. Mitchell was in at 85. Susan's in at 90. Clint's in at 91. Cecilia says, get some pizza rolls you can put in the microwave.
This movie is brand new and still sealed.
Cecilia, if I put pizza rolls in the microwave, I promise you I will burn 5 layers of skin in my mouth. Susan's in at 95. Jill says, go to Chick-fil-A. I might.
Just not on Sunday.
Except George isn't here on Sunday, and I'll probably get hungry on Sunday, and that's when I get my craving.
He'll probably get a craving on Sunday. I'm like, and then forget that it's closed on Sundays and drive all the way out there.
I passed Chick-fil-A today, and I was going to stop, and I didn't. A good thing I didn't, because I didn't realize it's Sunday today. Susan's high bidder at 95. Jay Lunsford says, hot dogs cause your salt levels to go crazy. Do you think we care? Nope.
He likes to treat himself once in a while.
Once in a while, I'd eat them jumbo dogs every day.
But he doesn't, because I wouldn't let him.
Because I'm not allowed to eat. She doesn't let me eat.
You gotta watch your
jumbo
salt
dogs.
intake.
You and Jay Lunsford are both saying I have to watch my salt intake.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a lot more concerned about other things in life other than salt intake. Crafty Jen just sent $2. The crock pot is your friend. I agree.
Yes.
Except
what? What's your excuse now, Jeremy?
Except hot dogs in a crock pot just sounds wrong. Wrong.
Set it and forget it. One of his favorite dishes was in a crock pot that he showed me exactly how he liked it. And I made it for him just the way he liked it. Like he taught me how to cook his favorite meal in a crock pot.
Clint just sent $5. Thank you so much.
He likes it. Here's a series of Sherlock Holmes. Another series. This is
JK agrees with me. It's hot dogs and bonfires next weekend.
You can order pizza if you don't want to, if you get sick of hot dogs.
Baby, you ain't gonna let me order pizza.
Why wouldn't I let you? You're grown. You could do whatever you want.
Since when?
Here's a
you don't let me
and
do whatever
Hardy.
I want.
What are you talking about?
Jill says, come to Orville and I'll feed you Amish food at Das Dutch Kitchen.
More Laurel and Hardy. Oh, these are a 2-pack DVD.
Amish yum yums. Well, it sounds like I'll be with Jill all weekend with the Amish. I'm going Amish. Crafty Jen says hobo pies. Yes, George and I have made. I taught George how to make hobo pies over the fire.
And all of a sudden he forgot.
But George has done it, so I don't remember anymore. George has done it because she likes to do those things.
You haven't made a hobo pie in 4 years.
Because I taught you how to do it, and then you're like, I'll do it. You like to cook. I will probably wither away to nothing. Jill says a buffet. Clint Weaver's in at 97. I do love Amish buffets. No doubt about that.
You've seen this movie, right?
Yeah. It's slow, but it's good.
I think it's great. Is Hollow Man a scary movie?
It's supposed to be, but...
So
Rain said if I come to the UK, I can get some food.
Assorted DVDs. So far, I don't see any Blu-rays for whoever asked earlier.
$97 is the high bid right now.
This is a big old lot of DVDs.
Flippin' Adventure says Amish food reminds me 2.5 more months until pumpkin ice cream. I can't wait.
You learned the other day that I used to have an Amish pen pal.
Yeah, you've told me it finally came out.
Yeah. This happened all the way back in 4th grade.
Connie said, don't worry, there's plenty of apples, Jeremy. I do know how to use an apple slicer.
Mm-hmm.
George does not use my apple slicer. She prefers a knife to the apple slicer.
Yeah, because the apple slicer cuts it all crooked, and I'm not strong enough to push it all the way through, and it's a more neater cut if I use a knife.
Kathy says, shake all your chickens. That'll get you scrambled eggs. Flippin' Adventures can't wait for pumpkin ice cream. Pumpkin ice cream, pumpkin whoopie pies in Amish country. Oh my goodness. Pumpkin
I'm ready
whoopie
for that
pies.
timer.
Pumpkin whoopie pies are probably one of the greatest things in the world.
Don't know how many DVDs is this lot, but it's a big old lot.
Pumpkin ice cream is probably one of the greatest things in the world. Yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be
pumpkin
a good time.
whoopie pies with coffee in the morning.
Pumpkin whoopie pies.
It's so good. It's smack yo mama good.
I would never smack my mama. Get her laser hair removal up here. Yes, but other than I would never smack my mama.
It's so good. It's smack yo mama so good.
I was raised better than that. I would never smack my mama. All right. High bid right now. I don't even know where the high bid is. No clue. We got stuck on pumpkins. And I wouldn't mind staying there for a while because I do. Fall is my favorite time of the year. April's in at 99. Fall is hoodie weather, pumpkin flavored, beautiful colors in the trees for a colorblind guy. Just, I don't know how you beat it. Just absolutely love it. Cinnamon, pumpkin. All right. 99 is high bid right now with April. April's high bid right now. Everything is as is. No guarantees, no returns. You got to bid fast. Oh, Susan's now at 100. Yeah, and you only got 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. 100. Susan Ludwig's in at 100 right now. 100 high bid right now. Jeremy, did you paint the rock last week? Good question. Stay tuned. Caramel apples. Yes. 100 is high bid right now. Susan is high bidder. 100 is the high bid right now. 100 is high bid right now. With about 35 seconds left to go, Susan is high bidder at 100. I think maybe I can make myself apples while George is gone. I did eat a sleeve of crackers today while George was gone because I was starving. Pumpkin roll is so good. Oh, yeah. 15 seconds left to go. We're still at 100. Susan's in at 100. I made myself apple. I had a sleeve of crackers. I did make 2 things of microwave popcorn while she was gone. Still at 100. Still had 100. And going once. Going twice. And sold! Susan Lover got it for 100. Nice job, Susan. All right, Susan. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of 100, and you're going to tell George it's the DVD lot for 100. Nice, Susan. Nice. Debbie says meat pie. I would love to make meat pie again, and I did make meat pie for Christian and Patience, and
He liked his mom's better.
he liked his mom's better. Go figure. That's okay, though. April, your backup bidder at 99. So, April, you can send all that info as well. Backup bidder at 99.
One more lot before the free lot. Do you have your trivia questions, sir?
No, I don't.
Now
There's
your
some
time.
other things going on. Pumpkin
Now
cookies
your
are
time.
good. Oh, yeah. Pumpkin cookies are really good.
Now's your time.
Pumpkin cookies are so good. I do like pumpkins. So let's see. When George left, I had apple, crackers. I had chicken strips, but that's because Guapo took me to a seafood place, and when I was working, and then I ordered chicken strips, so I had chicken strips.
Uh-huh.
I had crackers, popcorn. That's pretty much what I ate while George was gone.
You didn't have soup?
Nope, never ate any soup. There's Guapo in the chat right now. Guapo took me to a crab and lobster place. Guapo's like, oh, come on, let's get crab. And I was like, I like them chicken fingers on the kids menu. And he's like, you don't like crab? I was like, dude, you're the first one that ever got me to eat crab. It's a really sweet meat. That's great. But I want some chicken right now. I was in the mood for chicken. I ate so many chicken fingers that night. I felt like I was going to throw up. I had too many. I had 6. That's what happens when you don't eat when George is gone. Your stomach shrinks, and then you throw up when you eat 6 chicken fingers. Pamela's in at 75. Michelle's in at 85.
This Coca-Cola Barbie has a $90 price tag on it from KB Toys. Remember KB Toys?
Yep. Do I ever? Sherry's in at 99.
Barbie.
Made a lot of money flipping from KB Toys when KB Toys was going out of business. A lot of money. 105 is the high bid right now. 105 is the high bid. So Guapo and I went to this. We went to this seafood place. He had crab legs. It looked so good. Potatoes, corn with a garlic butter, and then I had fries and chicken strips.
My Fair Lady Barbie.
And we joked, we laughed, we had a good time after we loaded up
95.
his unit with the 2 motorcycles, the Garbage Pail Kids.
And then there's a Hollywood Legends collection. You get Ken in one.
And then
box.
he messaged me later that night. He's like, dude, come on out to Cleveland. I was like, where you at? And he's like, I'm at this place. And I was like, man, that sounds like a really good pizza place. That sounds like so good. But my stomach was just turning.
So this is supposed to be Gone with the Wind.
Jam says, sounds like Guapo took his kid to the restaurant. Pretty much that's what it was. Beth says there's pumpkin scented toilet paper.
94. This came out in 94. So you get the Ken version and you get the Barbie version.
Oh, and when we were at the
Scarlet.
seafood place, I was like, hey, they gave me one thing of ketchup in a little dipping cup. I was like, can I get some more ketchup? She brings me out 3 more. And I was like, can I get more? And she brings me out a soup bowl, a small soup bowl, which is the equivalent to the 4 little cups that she gave me. She says, I charge you $2 more. $2 for ketchup. You charge $2. I'm like, whatever, just whatever. Got to start traveling with my own ketchup.
Asians
They were all Asian at the place.
at the seafood place.
Yep.
All right, I'm ready for the
Pamela's high bidder at 115 right now.
timer.
115. George says she's ready for the timer. 115 is the high bid. 115 is the high bid right now. 115 is the high bid. Everything is as is. No guarantees, no returns. We try and represent everything as best as possible. Biggest, most important thing is you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you literally only have 1 minute to win it. High bid is 115. 115. And Storage Legend said, can I get 2 sweet teas? Taste the tea. Doesn't like it. He did. He sent it back. He's like, I do not like this. Send it back. Bring me water. Mary's now at 130. Mary Walter is high bidder at 130. 130 is high bid right now on these Barbies. 130 is high bid right now. 140. Sharon just came in at 140. Sharon's high bidder at 140. Sharon Peddlers, I bidder 140 with about 30 seconds left to go. Don't let this one get away from you. Last Barbie lot of the night. You got to bid. Don't try and snipe it and lose it. Don't be shy. Elvis Presley Jr. says bid high. 140 is high bid right now. 140 is high bid for this last Barbie lot of the night. Don't worry, there's still maybe Barbies next week. We'll see. 140 is the high bid. With about 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 140 is still the high bid.
I love how this one comes with a Coca-Cola tray.
140 is still the high bid. 140. 160. Andrew Smith just came in at 160. Sharon came in at 155. 160, 160, and it's 160. Andrew Smith. Woo! Andrew Smith got it for 160.
Good deal.
160. Andrew, you know what to do. Send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount 160, and say Barbie lot number 2. Wham! Right there, whathales@yahoo.com. Backup bidder was Sharon was at 140. And so it's Sharon. Sharon's backup bidder 155. 155, Sharon. Just go ahead and message George right there. Message George, and she'll know what you're talking about. Just say, hey, I was backup bidder. If you haven't messaged George yet with all your info, make sure you do tonight if you're a winner or a backup winner. And remember, she will get those invoices out in the morning. In the morning, those invoices will come out.
My fair lady.
And then Daryl says, how do I find my YouTube name? Thought that was it. You need to go ahead and get a video on YouTube to teach you how to copy your link. Log in, copy your link, send it to us just like you would copy and paste. And then we can check it. All right. And if you can't figure it out, there's always a YouTube video out there to teach you how. All right. We've got night lights for the free lots.
These are vintage night lights.
45 years old.
Now, these were featured in a video as well from the storage unit owners that didn't want their unit. These were made in 1977. That's the year that Jeremy was born.
45 years old.
So you get a bunny or a bear. So 2 lucky winners this evening. Whoever answers correctly first will get dibs on whatever animal nightlight you want. And Jeremy asked me to look up pricing on these, and I didn't. I'm like, I'm going to give it away as a free giveaway.
So we have no idea what they're worth.
Hat?
They are 45 years old.
Mm. Yeah, they are. Do we have a trivia question yet?
Sure. Do you want to come up with one? Why don't you come up with a trivia question?
Okay.
You got it?
Do you want to go off of the least viewed video of the week or something else?
How about you hold the show?
Okay. All right. I'm rocking my Elvis hat. This is like this is my first Elvis hat that has been gifted, which, by the way, my Shelvises are overflowing, and I'm running out of Shelvises to put all your awesome gifts that you guys send. And then Jeremy is running out of shelves as well. And he tried to use some of my shelves after he told me that I couldn't use his shelves. And it's just been one big battle about who's going to use whose shelves or who's going to stay away from whose shelves. So on the other side, if you know, like on the other side of the shelves, Jeremy put all of his collection of books. But come on, we all know that Jeremy can't read. So him and I talked about getting rid of the books, keeping some of the books that you guys have gifted, and then using the shelf space to put the overflow of Ghostbuster and Garbage Pail Kids and all the other awesome gifts that you guys send. And all my Shelvises would be on the other side too. Like where the reading nook is, if you guys recall where the reading nook is, would go, all the overflow would go into those shelves. We've talked about it. I don't know if it's going to happen for sure though. I was telling them that You don't know how to read.
That's not a surprise.
And
They
that
all
we were
know
going to
that
get rid of
already.
all your books and then put any of the overflow onto those shelves.
They all
on the
know
other
that
side.
already. Everybody knows I don't know how to read.
Or spell or count, but it's okay. I'm right there with you. Right there with you.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
Did you find a trivia question?
Yeah, I have a trivia question.
Okay.
Did you want to?
Do you want to write the answer down so that I know what I'm looking for? Oh, Faith, it's Faith's birthday wants to know if you can sing happy birthday to her. Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat, Faith. Because Faith doesn't want to hear me sing. You don't want to hear me sing.
I don't think Faith wants to hear me sing either.
I can't sing.
All right. There were some crazy things going on this week. Martha Stewart lost her 6 peacocks, and we are fighting
To a Wile E. Coyote.
We are fighting to actually protect our peacocks as well. The peacocks got a makeover and brand new roosting bars and even a swing, which they've been using. And so all of the viewers that tell us we're idiots, we don't know what we're doing, how to raise chickens, or what to do with peacocks. Thank you for your ridiculous comments when I think we got it covered. But that being said, there were other things that happened. We went had a special surprise kayaking. And maybe it's submarine battles.
More of a submarine for you.
Could have been a submarine battle.
Yeah.
But there was a celebration as well. So there was a celebration of a 4-year anniversary, 4 years from the date that George and I met, not the date that we started dating, but the day that we actually met. Mm-hmm. And so that was the exact booth, the exact spot. And
we came this close to getting the same waiter that we had the year before, but we ended up getting an awesome chick who's also a stand-up comedian.
She wasn't all that funny though, but you know, I mean, maybe that's why she's a waiter. That could be why she's a waiter, because the jokes just weren't coming. I didn't hear any. Did you?
Maybe she was shy.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that could be it. Could be shy.
You get shy.
So particularly in one of these videos this week, George clearly shared that within 30 days of us dating, Jeremy asked me to do this. What is the question that I asked George to do? What is the question within 30 days that I asked George to do?
What is says a shy stand-up comedian? Question mark.
Yeah. What is it? George clearly stated.
Leonard, thank you so much.
George
23rd anniversary.
Clearly stated. Within 30 days, Jeremy asked me to do this. What is it that I asked George to do? And it has to be like. You have to be point. Dead on, yeah. Because it was very, very clear in the video. Very, very clear in the video. Got him. You got people saying, move in, kiss, be fun replied. Fun employed. Kiss, marry you, quit working, move in with you. I never asked George to do any of these things. George just did it. Never, ever asked. What are you talking about? I never asked you to move in. You just did it.
You're like, hey, pack an overnight bag and keep me company every day.
Never. You just said, you may see me every other weekend. And then one day you showed up and then you came every day. And I was just like, all right, whatever.
You'd call me and be like, are you coming over? Because I could really use some company.
I would do
so I didn't move in. I was just there visiting.
I would do no such thing. George would just show up and she was there. And I never complained.
The first person to answer correctly was, from what I see on my end.
Hold a second. What was the question? What did I ask you to do? Marry me?
No, it wasn't marry me.
Was it kiss me?
It wasn't kiss me.
Was it?
It wasn't sing me a love song. Yeah, no, it wasn't that either.
Wasn't that?
It definitely wasn't move in.
No, I never asked any of those.
It wasn't wash my lucky drawers.
No. As a matter of fact, that reminds me, you told me within the first 30 days of dating, I was never allowed to do your laundry. It was like,
yeah, because men don't know how to do laundry.
was like, this is one weird. Like, you gave me a list of these are the rules.
The only reason why
like,
I know
the
I'm not the only
weirdest
one
thing
that does
ever.
this, because like certain things you can wash, but certain things you can't dry. So he wouldn't know which piece of article he can't throw in the dryer, otherwise it'll shrink. So I'm to the point where I'm fun employed and I'm wearing mostly cotton. So he could do my laundry if I wanted him to, but I don't ask him to do my laundry because there's nothing that'll shrink. Like I don't work in the office anymore where I have to dress up and wear nice clothes. It's all just like t-shirts and jeans. And
You trying to say that's not nice?
this is not my fine attire.
You realize everybody on the other side of the video would love to be wearing that right now for work. And it's not even casual Friday.
It's super comfortable.
It's not even casual Friday. They're like, nice uniform.
It looks blue on camera, but it's actually purple. Doesn't it look blue to you? It's actually purple.
Of course it looks blue to me. I can't see the color purple.
It looks blue to me too, and I'm not colorblind.
And this just shows you why I asked her this question, which was, it looks blue to me. Does it look?
The answer, drum roll, is annoy me for the rest of my life. So the first person to get it right that I can see on my end is Jill McCain. The second person to answer the trivia question correctly is largely useless.
That pretty much sums me up.
Let me know which one you want. You get first dibs on
so
whether
what do
you
they need
want
to do? Email
the
you?
45-year-old vintage nightlight, either the bunny rabbit or the bear. You are going to email us at whatthehales@yahoo. Let me know if you were the first one to answer or the second one to answer and which one you would prefer, Jill. And then I will ship those out to you and send you a tracking number. So congratulations to those who answered correctly. You will get a chance to win a free giveaway next Sunday after every auction that we have. You ready, Jeremy, to sing? Sing at the top of your lungs.
If you love what the hell's type, what should they type?
Type nighty night.
All right, there you go. If you love what the hell's type,
nighty night.
If you love what the hell's, and you love snail trails. If you love what the hell, type
nighty night. It doesn't rhyme, but that's okay. Life isn't about rhyming. Just like life isn't a competition.
Then what is it? What is life, George? Now that we're ending with philosophy.
Thank you, everyone that joined us on the live. Thank you, everyone who sent a super chat, a snail mail gift. Thank you to all of our awesome moderators. We'll see you guys next Sunday during our live, and then we'll be releasing videos. Don't forget, almost every day at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You want to say goodnight?
Good night.
Say goodnight, Jeremy.
Good night, Jeremy.
Love you guys.